Yeah, Kobe, leave the lobby, leave the lobby. Oh, okay. You guys have to come my heads, Should we try to rehost? No.
Yo, can you talk to Ari about this?
I'll call him. Let me call him. Start voice call.
Jesus.
Who the fuck buys Warcraft? You can download that
Bro,
shit.
I didn't know that. You think I ever played Warcraft 3? No, I'm like fucking 8 years old, bro.
Yeah, but Warcraft 3 isn't just some shit you can download.
You have to fucking sell your soul to have that. Okay.
I've never lost a game of Tic Tac.
Okay.
Yo, start the lobby, Dylan. How long do you think lobbies are down for?
I don't fucking know. I'm actually so frustrated.
I'm never.
If they were on time. If they were on time, we could have just went in. I'm done.
Alright, so I'm gonna queue another Fortnite match, I guess.
Yo, challenge them too hot. Say, let's do it in Heroes of the Storm. Ask Scary if we could do our match in HOTS.
I said it in. I have League installed. No, HOTS only. I'd play League. Oh god.
Not allowed because they bought their heroes.
Completar.
I'll play Rocket League. Satan against Boo Boo. Oh.
I'm easily the best Rocket League player in Seal, dude. No doubts about it. Sorry.
These guys are pussying out. They said Rocket League. They...
Dota's been such a shit show today.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking disaster.
Oh man.
Are we actually going to get in the lobby, or are we casting from watch game perspective?
You know anybody on those teams? I don't want to bother anybody if we can just cast off the team. But if you have anybody added.
I don't think so. Is that your Twitch that you linked?
That I
Satan
linked?
on Dota?
No, that Sulfur link. That's Satan's Twitch.
Oh, I didn't even see. Yeah, I was like, is it?
I'm just watching his Twitch to figure out if this shit's actually happening.
Yeah, me too. The one fucking time.
I need an admin. The only one that replies is Smack.
That's fucking useful.
Lobbies are down. Okay.
Did you ping the mini admin?
Hasta luego.
Tricky Dicks admin lol.
Dota's working today, I swear, man. And then they just fucked it up.
I know, dude. Yeah, it's crazy that like it was working okay after they
There are
released it, and then
2
they
lobbies
just
available.
redirected it.
Ping on.
Oh,
Yo.
they got a lobby
Oh
up.
wait, the password's rd2l. We could just join the lobby.
Yeah, I'll fire it up and see if I can get in there.
That's because Ari's in a fucking game.
I'm in.
Maybe.
Oh wait, incorrect password. What is the password?
It was RD2L.
To kick this man.
Alright.
Hop in the channel, brother. Oh,
Oh well, we'll cast off the tick.
yeah.
I'm gonna...
Pablo says, "Oh my god, are you
Yeah, I
reading?"
just saw it. Yep.
Oh my god. Whatever,
You just
man. They're
have
just
to-
gonna kick us again.
You'd win.
I'm gonna see if they changed it to that.
They changed it to dicks. Whatever, man. We'll just cast off the fucking ticket. Like, who the fuck cares?
I don't give a shit. I'm having fun.
Smack's like, just wait. Kick him again. How do you... He gassed it?
What the fuck? Pablo's saying make pass what I said. Jesus Christ.
Just log it with the thing.
Are you guys good with Thursday?
No, I have 82L.
I can't do Wednesday.
I can do every day this week.
We could do Friday, I guess, if Slammy's
Go work till
available.
midnight on Friday.
Fuck off.
Oh my fucking god.
Monday?
Dude, they're talking about doing it Monday.
At this point, I don't care. Monday.
Oh.
I'll do Monday.
Fuck.
Dude, somebody's got to get fucking
None of
rule
them
book.
will, 'cause they're in Monday.
Oh fuck me, man. Tuesday.
Monday? They can't do it on Monday, man.
Sounds like
There's
we're
no
leaving
way they
next
can do it on
weekend.
Monday.
Sounds like
They're
we're leaving
already
next
past the fucking
Tuesday.
deadline.
Fucking god. Do Saturday. Who here cannot do Saturday?
We can't.
They're not gonna play Saturday. You really heard their
No, night.
AFL's Battle Cup. We can't play.
Do it early on Saturday, like noon.
I work till like 4.
I mean, I'll chill for an hour. Get on hot, Nibba.
Game client. Update.
Game client. There we go.
There's an update. I'm gonna see if the update will let me make a lobby.
Yeah, there's an update right now.
God, Pablo would fucking suggest changing it to that. Standard.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big one. Actually, probably just everybody's downloading it at the same time right now, so it's slow.
Let's try making a lobby and
Yeah,
starting.
96 megabytes. Not
It's like
that
two
much.
of you. Wait, could you just skip 82L on Thursday?
Now it's playoffs.
Oh
make
my
lobbies
fucking
now.
god. Can you make it and
You can
start it?
always
Try
make it.
starting.
Yeah, I can.
You can start it?
Yeah. We just ask Villain if he can start his. Oh wait, you guys have to all update actually.
Everyone has to update.
Oh my fucking god. What?
Nothing, I'm just drinking whiskey. Oh, you're a fucking faggot.
I gotta see if we can vote you into weird retard chat, by the way.
What?
It's a tight click. It's tighter than a fucking division, bro.
Night Whisper was saying kick 2. What does Night Whisper have against us?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird that they're being hard-ons about people casting from there.
Man, it's not like I'm gonna fucking all chat. I would never do.
Yeah. I'm so glad I'm not on a team with any of these people.
Satan's.
Yeah, Satan seems like an alright dude. I was about to say that.
I don't know Kobe either, but Kobe's probably fine.
I guess the password one more time.
Alright, they're starting. That means we Let's wait for the delay. Can cast off the ticket. So 2 more minutes.
God damn, that would suck if we had to play on Saturday. I guess it wouldn't be too bad. I could do it probably if it was a little bit later.
I think they were talking about playing like this game on Saturday. if
No,
they
no,
did
no.
play
That, just now they were talking about playing Saturday, the finals.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's up. It's on the ticket now.
Watch. Tournaments. Wait, it closes the Steam. Never have to hear Pablo's dumbass voice again.
And I'm just gonna have Satan's chat open. Satan's sucking up all the viewers. Nobody's watching me. Oh well.
I'm gonna cast it anyway. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. It's not about the viewers, it's about the Dota.
It's about the Dota. Oh, whoops.
Alright, the initial bans are coming out. Not really much to say. Mango, Tiny. For some reason, Tiny. Even though he's the worst fucking hero in Dota right now. Phoenix of all
Yeah,
heroes.
Tiny got hit with the nerf stick pretty bad.
He's like the worst fucking hero in all of Dota now, I swear.
Man, Pablo loves banning offlaners.
Ugna, Undying.
I think we banned Undying against them, didn't we?
Yeah, we
did.
banned Undying and Puck.
Wow, it's interesting that they picked the Nyx up
Yeah.
straight away. I must be like I didn't even think about it.
You must have some kind of Nyx silencer strategy.
They've got something in mind here. They have to.
They're just gonna dumpster Pablo. Let's see.
I mean, here's hoping. I don't know. Pablo did say he makes a lot of money though, so if he was able to buy some talent since the last game, then maybe he'll have a chance.
Yeah, pretty much.
Short of that. A silencer pick's really interesting, especially number 2.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Nyx silencer, you don't see that lately.
Yeah, like they insta-locked them too. Like they knew what they wanted right away. They must have anticipated this this ancient apparitions pickup. Either that or they just they had a strategy that was totally unfazed by it.
I like Pablo's draft better so far.
Yeah, looks a little more standard. I mean,
That's
I
a
think
really
the-
strong duo support, Naga AA.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can net cold feet combo and get them stunned for forever.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're planning on running that Nyx in the off lane. Must be.
If it's
No,
off
I
lane
guess I could do
Nyx, then it's just going to get dumpstered by these two.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of trouble. Decent ban. I'm trying to think about the silencer, the alt interaction between the silencer and the Naga. Like, if the silencer alts, then the Naga is gonna have like I'm trying to think of what item she could get that to actually be able to reset the fight while everybody's silenced.
She's gonna have to like rush
Like Lotus Orb?
yeah, she's gonna have to rush Lotus, but any other item just doesn't make any sense.
It's gonna
Like,
take so long for her to get a Lotus Orb.
Yeah, it will. It'll have to be like
They
mana
see it be a
boots
good
into
late
Lotus.
game. Yeah, and then like you're skipping your meteor hammer, you're skipping your urn, which your team's gonna need. Especially if they pick up some sort of. Actually, that's kind of a good like. Well, okay, never mind. They don't really need a spirit vessel because they get the AA. You should still pick it up, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of awkward.
yeah.
Silencer pick kind of fucks this Naga, but like you can just ensure that the sleep just doesn't come out.
Yeah, I mean, also alternatively, if you're, once the combo or once the sleep ends, you can silence everybody out if they're trying to set up on you. So
Yeah,
That's
Silencer
actually-
can just sit way back,
Mhm.
and yeah, when they're setting up, like the Silencer, if you support, he'll never get caught in the song.
yeah, it's interesting that because I remember Pablo ran at carry last series.
They might just be taunting Pablo.
Here's hoping. I don't think I'm familiar with any of these players except for, obviously we played against Pablo's team, but
All I know is Night Whisper has really been dumpstering his pubs, and he's really been carrying this team. Except for all the fucking forfeits.
right. Yeah, didn't they have two forfeits in a row? Okay,
They
so
they actually had like 3 or 2.
this adds
no, it
no
was
clarity
2.
whatsoever to their draft. And I mean, the Knicks or the clock could definitely be off lane. Probably the clock would have a better time, because if he gets netted, then he can still at least throw down the cogs before he gets cold feeted. So
Yeah.
whereas the Knicks assassin just dies.
Plus, it enables Nick's support, because if you hook shot into cogs, that's an easy stun for.
That's true, and also like that could be a functional dual lane so they can actually lane in the offlane as well.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes your
It gets
support
dumpstered by
silencer
the
a little bit
Naga
better.
+1 tri-lane.
I think they could potentially save each other. Like one guy gets gone on, the other guy has a way to help his partner no matter what. Like they don't have an instant stun or anything. So I think it might actually be viable.
Right.
It depends on what the carry is, obviously, but
So
I
they
see that working out.
take advantage of the weak supports on Danger Noodles by getting the Omni. So Omni's just going to have a free lane. Get an early level 3, just dumpster the enemy carry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially if they do end up running dual lanes. Let's see, Faceless Void's banned, so that's tough. That's a really good lane counter to Omni Knight. You can't leave him one-on-one, but if just with a little bit of help, the Void can take care of an Omni, no problem. I'm trying to think of anything else. They can always pick up a Monkey King, and there's still a Razor and an OD on the field, or in the pool. So, okay, how do you think that matchup goes?
Which one?
Omni Knight versus Morphling in lane.
If you can zone out Omni Knight from level 1 and keep him level 1 until Morph gets like 4 or 3 or something, like you need to have 2 to 3 levels on Omni, or else the Morph just doesn't.
Yeah. A little bit scary to pick that into an AA as well.
Plus, it might just be like a Naga Omni Knight offlane duo. So this Morph is going to be in a lot of hot water.
I see what you did there. Yeah, that would kind of be wasting the potential of the support duo to me. It still depends which carry they come out with, but
Yeah, if they
if you
get a
separate
stronger
those
carry,
supports, they get way less scary.
if they get a stronger carry though, the AA plus the strong carry will be fine against Clock plus Nyx.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Plus they could just run the Omni Knight 1v1 versus Clock and go aggro with AA Naga. Oh, it looks like
Ooh, this is a
it looks like
favorite
they
of yours.
won. Yeah, It looks like they want to go aggro with Naga, AA, and Murano.
Yeah, that's a
Possibly.
ton of lockdown. You know, you
Plus
can
if-
net into arrow, into cold feet, or whatever combination of that you want to do.
I don't think Morph can. He can't waveform out of root.
I don't think so, no.
So yeah, it's going to take a lot of damage.
I do think that once Danger Noodles gets a little bit of farm, they'll have potential for team fights because it seems like Pablo's lineup is pretty pick off heavy right now with having the Omni Knight. Like they kind of have to chain their abilities a little bit to be effective.
Yeah, they're going to need a more like team fighty sort of maybe one position here. Have Murano as 2 position.
Yeah, Murano's definitely flexible, can go to 1 or 2. I think this is pretty new stuff though. Like we haven't seen this. Like when we scouted Pablo's team, we didn't see this. Like the Murana is new. I don't think we faced an Omni Knight. Did we?
I don't know. I don't think
It's been a while. It's been so long. Okay, so it is going to be a mid Murana.
So it's mid Murana. It's an aggro tri-lane. It's a safe lane Omni. I'm completely favoring Pablo's draft here. Noodle's draft is just absolute fucking garbage.
It's not looking so hot right now. I could see maybe like an OD helping. Actually, an OD would be really good because it saves you from all those stuns too. Should win the lane against Murana. Good at clearing illusions. The only thing that would really scare me is all the lockdown and the Omni Knight. Is there any other picks you could see that might be able to pull this together for Danger Noodles?
I just don't know. They need like some kind of massive. I just don't know. Like, let me look at the heroes right now.
Yeah, I think you want something that's gonna win the lane for sure. Gosh, maybe like maybe a Zeus or something, but oh, it's gonna be a Medusa.
Oh, okay, that
Wow.
makes sense.
They're heavily invested in the late game, but if they get rolling, holy shit.
Fucking
You're
Medusa
gonna
morph.
smoke these nerds. Yeah. Wow. Do you happen to know the roles of Danger Noodles? Does that give any clarity for you with
It's Night Whisper Morphling. It's going to be
Sure.
Villain, Medusa, and you know the rest it doesn't even matter.
do you know if Dark or MTB or NTG are offlaner or support or
I think NTG is offlane.
okay. Probably would have flipped those, but
I don't know. Actually,
I
I
see
think
what
Dark
you're
Smoke might be the offlaner. I'm not really sure. I didn't scout them that much.
Man.
I think I watched maybe like one of their games or something. We never had to face them yet, so
yeah. Look at Satan's set. Looking classy on that Murana.
an abomination.
Yeah. Is she underwater? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, there was like an underwater
Oh,
named,
that's right.
treasure.
Yeah, everybody's looking pretty decked out, man. Everybody looks cool.
Except Kobe.
Even the ancient apparition. He's got a nice little set. Come here.
He's got the new what's it called? The new immortal for AA.
Oh yeah. You should link your Twitter. I'll put it out there for everybody.
Oh. It says twitch.tv/JessDota. Where are you going to link it?
Oh. In the oh, I don't know. I'll probably drop it in the rd2l.
I linked it there already. I got Polo
okay.
to open me up to the content channel.
Nice.
So Night Whisper is a Morphling spammer, so he might just dumpster this game. If they can get past the laning stage. Without... Okay, this is a big mistake, actually, from Pablo. We're not going aggro against Morph.
Yeah, that's true. I think they're counting on that Omni Knight to be able to win the lane. Yeah, and it looks like they're putting the Nyx off lane, which I'm into. 4 heroes up top for some reason. Seems like a little bit of overkill.
It's because they got bottom. They got the 5-second arrow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not the landing phase that I'm worried about. It's the right after the landing phase that I'm worried about for Night Whisper's team. What are they called?
Dark Smoke is just dead. It's 4 heroes with
yeah, he's super
with chilling
close.
touch.
Yeah, chilly fingers. Dunzo. Make sure you got your last instant denies up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they might get him bottom. Yeah, they got him bottom too. That's great. What a big pickup.
I don't think that should have happened.
No, I shouldn't have. I don't think. And they got the rune. That's really nice.
Well, if
So
this
they were able
Omni
to split
Knight's
the
just,
runes.
if they're just letting this Omni Knight have a garbage game, then I'm not too worried about Pablo's draft. I liked his draft, but the execution looks like pretty dumb so far.
Yeah. I'll be really curious to see how this mid matchup goes. I think that Medusa should have a slight advantage. What do you think?
I think it's heavily Mirana favored.
Yeah. Is there a mechanic specifically that you think is going to give her the edge?
It depends on how Satan plays. I don't know if I would have skilled Searing Arrow level 1, but basically, and he's maxing Starstorm. Never mind. The leap just allows you to trade so well.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
With the
Is it
bonus
even at a
attack
low
speed.
level? It's got. Oh yeah, it's a lot of attack speed. Holy shit! Holy shit!
Like that
That's
skill
so
is so
much attack
broken,
speed.
but he's just fucking. He's leveling Starstorm instead. So
Oh, he caught an arrow mid. Actually, he might be in danger. Oh. Oh no, and the snake doesn't bounce to him. Oh, he's got it. Okay, he's okay. He's got a salve. I'm a little bit worried about him laning this without mana though.
top
It's gonna be
lane,
a lot
Nyx,
harder.
Nyx is getting dumpstered right now. Smoke's dead.
Yeah.
Tri lanes. Of course, this heavily favors Night Whisper right now. Probably trying to pull here. I think the lane was in a fine spot, and they didn't even pull through. So this is going to
Yeah.
absolutely ruin Night Whisper's lane. And never mind, Omni
Yeah.
Knight's
The
going to
Omni
be
was
fine.
able to disrupt it.
Meanwhile, Pablo just letting go of the equilibrium. Who cares?
Yeah, this is gonna be great. This is at least a. Ooh, I hope his TP's on cooldown, so it's really important that Smoke doesn't die right now. It just gave me a heart attack as an offlaner watching him come into range of that CK. Gotta go on bottom. They're going after looking to dive the Omni Knight, but they decide it's a bad idea correctly. And they have a big both sides have a big wave coming in. Smoke from the Dire side. It looks like they're trying to pick up this Medusa who is not in the right spot. She's low on mana. This is really dangerous.
Yeah, unless Smoke called this, he's dead. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
dead.
toast.
He's dead.
Yeah, he came up forward. Well, at least he gets his mana back. So he's got that going for him. Woof.
And they
Yeah,
didn't end up diving Omni Knight either, so this Omni Knight's level 3 now.
Mm-hmm. Nyx is about level 3 though, so he's he knows he's got enough time right now. He's got a big wave coming in, so looking pretty even on the offlaners. Slight advantage to Omni Knight, who just burnt all his mana. Be interesting to see if Medusa will be able to come back in this lane. It's actually not too bad still.
It's Medusa favored with this skill build from Mirana.
Yeah. I think it only gets worse as the levels go up too.
Pablo's going Magic Wand into Treads right now. Got Magic Wand on Morphling for some reason. I think he should just be farming. I don't think you go Magic Wand if you're fighting. I mean, if you're not fighting right now. But I don't know. It's a really good item on Morphling. Like, Morphling benefits more than anybody else, pretty much.
I just want to say that Medusa's fucked.
Yeah.
That was a rough
against the
start.
it's against a Mirana and a CK. Like CK makes a diffusal of the game.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You mean like
Yeah,
in
he's
the
getting
game, I thought you were
mana
talking about
burn.
the lane. Oh
Yeah,
boy,
I
here he
mean,
comes again.
Yeah.
Oh, he spots it out though. I think he's gonna be okay.
No, he's
That's a fast Naga
dead.
though. No, he's toast.
Or second arrow.
Ooh. Well, maybe. that was fine.
Yeah,
That's
he's just
a
going to get
shame.
mana burn. Satan's probably going to be going like a diffuse bill or something into the mana burn talent at 20.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
And if you
Yeah, that's
have
kind of an
bad
interesting
farm.
last pick.
Oh yeah. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying it was kind of a weird last pick because they do have, you know, it was the last pick too, so
Yeah.
they had 2 ways to deal with it.
I mean, this is probably a playable Dusa game if she's getting a good start. But it's this is a horrible start for Medusa. Already 2 deaths, 13 last hits. I mean, the Mirana's not getting much more last hits, but Mirana doesn't have 2 deaths.
Yeah, I already switched it over to net worth since you can't really judge it by the last hits anymore all that well. Gosh, they're wrapping up on him again, and yeah, like the Naga is ahead of the Medusa right now, so she is struggling, and I think she's about to struggle a little bit more. Man, somebody's got a call missing on this. Yeah, he's super toast again. Silencer comes in and does all of his nothing.
This is just a sad fucking game.
Yeah,
Like, this draft-
they're going on Pablo, but
I don't know, like, if Night Whisper's team didn't scout Pablo's team. Like, this is a team that you take seriously.
Sure.
They're not a bad team. They just have Pablo. That's all. And
Right.
Pablo's draft is okay. Just sometimes he's asleep at the wheel, that's all.
yeah, I mean, the one thing they have going for him is the Morphling is top of the net worth right now. I mean, it's not by much, but he's still up there.
Night Whisper
So-
might just carry the fuck out of this game.
I think he's gonna have to. It's gonna be a long time before this Medusa gets back in the game, barring any big kills or anything. She does get 6 now, so it'll make her a little bit safer now. Like if she sees those coming, she can just press R and walk away.
It's going to become pretty unlaneable down here for Morphling, though. Once they start rotating bottom, and they say, "Oh, there's a Morphling in the game, we should try to do something about that," then he's just not going to be able to lane there. He can't go top because he just gets killed by the CK.
Yeah, that's a good point. They're going on Pablo up top, but I don't think anything's gonna come out of it. It's only level 5 on the Nyx. Ooh, I think he could have popped a mango there, and maybe Silencer's in trouble for no reason. There we go. And
It's
I
a
think they
great
might
double
actually
stun.
be able to get Pablo. Yeah, they got him. He's down. Peace, nerd. And the Naga looks like he might be going down as well. No, Naga's fine. Nope,
Oh.
Naga's fucked. Here comes a slow.
Hopefully Dark Smoke doesn't waste his fucking ult. Okay.
Nice. Good. That's great. That brings them right back into this game. I mean, the Deuce is still a big problem, but I mean that evens out the gold here. And Mirana might be in trouble. 2 leap charges should be okay. Yeah, away she goes. Oh!
That was a great pushback. But
Yeah. that was
cancel
really
the
cool.
clarity, but can't really do anything with that.
Right.
Not sure why exactly he's even there.
Right.
It's a pretty
And I think-
strange spot.
I was thinking the same thing. Unless he was anticipating that. And I think your prediction's kind of coming to light in the bottom lane. It looks like it's getting a little bit harder for Morphling down there. But he's itemized well for it, from what I can tell. I mean, you're the carry player, but if I, as an offlaner, Omni here, I would be.
You'd be fine.
I
with
would not
this,
think
right?
this would be easy. He was a little bit later than I expected on his soul ring. But I mean, the Omni's doing okay. The Omni has just been buffed or nerfed nonstop for like 4 patches in a row, so I'm not sure that the hero is still even all that good. Like, sure, he's a strong laner still, but once you get out of that laning phase, like, man, I don't know.
Yeah, I think you kind of You can't even put him on support just because his range got nerfed so hard.
No.
And his mana is just awful. I don't know, I guess Night Whisper hasn't been keeping up with the Morphling because you don't max wave anymore. And he didn't even level his ult, and there's an I don't know, I guess he's not that good at Morphling.
Oh, he could heal himself with the Omni Knight, huh? Yeah, Omni Knight's in trouble. Yeah, he's toast. Down he goes. That's great.
He can use the Omni Knight heal to do 3,000 fucking damage. And he can use the repel on himself. Not that, yeah, he doesn't have repel yet, but once Omni Knight does have repel, he can repel himself and switch back. It stays on him. Something I would have done as Morph, like, I don't play the Morph that much, but something I would do is I'd get level 6, and I'd just go into Pablo's lane and dumpster him.
Oh, just throw the sun and then beat him to death?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'd pull him out of position.
Do you get the
with
passive
reality.
as well? Like, do you get the crit and all that shit?
Yeah, but then you'd have to be
Wow.
hitting as Chaos Knight.
But you still are an agility hero when you're Chaos Knight, right?
No, you're a strength hero.
You're strength hero? Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, this is a really good Morphling game just because you're Lincoln's hero on Morph against the CK, which is always good. Morph into the CK to get a huge health pool as your second pool.
Right.
And
wow,
Morphling spells are extremely good. CK's spells are really good to have as a Morphling. Piranha's really good to turn into as well. The leap charges.
Sure.
The Star Storm.
Oh yeah.
The arrow. Omni
That'll
Knight.
that'll linger, right? The leap. Like if you leap and then turn back into yourself, will you still get the the buff will linger?
Yeah, it will.
Nice. And she's an agi hero, so you can just fucking hit as her too. So
you could, but it's got a 0 cast point to change back, so you can just leap, change back, leap, change back.
Gotcha.
You'll have more agility as Morphling because if you morph into somebody, then you have their stats, their base stats, and
okay, that makes sense.
Piranha actually has pretty good agi gain, so you're still going to have more agility on Morph, but you could just hit as Mirana, especially since Mirana has the way higher attack range.
You see the warding here from Dire? It was very interesting. They warded both sides of mid. Seems like a little excessive since that's the only wards they have out on the map. I'm not sure, and they haven't really ganked since they put down that second ward either, so.
I think the first ward is about to time out. The second ward at the top, it's probably just to see if they're stacking
Pablo
those
getting done on
agents.
top. Reinforcements coming in. I think he's going to be okay here, but he's got no mana to turn this. We'll see if the Clockwork's able to get out.
This clock's dead.
Gets a
as
silence
well.
from his buddy. And I think this clock, he might
He's
be able to
fine.
make. Oh, he's out. He's good.
Pablo's
He's gonna
fucking
he might be
dead
able
on
to turn
my
Pablo.
screen, I think.
Oh, no, he doesn't have any mana, though. Unless he gets a buddy. Here's a buddy! Oh, he needs one more.
Pablo's
Yeah,
fine.
he's not going to be
I
able
don't
to pull
know
it
how
off.
they go for that, actually.
Oh! No smoke.
I thought Clock would go into him with battery assault and he killed Pablo, but since he just pushed him back, that was just not going to be enough.
Oh, they're going to get the AA, though. Bam! 2 int, no problem. But I got 10 stolen int. Not the worst, not the worst.
It's already 1,000 gold worth of int.
Yeah, it's a good way to think about it. Interesting. I did not expect this Medusa to leave her lane, but here she is. Ooh, and I missed the Morphling going down, which is tragic. That is a big deal. Even though he only got 200 gold for it somehow. Oh, Pablo's team took the lead right before the kill.
Still have the lead.
No, but
Which
he got.
is
If you
expected.
look at the fight recap, he got 674. Interesting. I don't know why it says it that way. Anyway, getting that solo kill is a big deal.
Yeah. Lots of XP. He's the same level as Pablo on this Omni Knight. They're both level 9. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Morphling's still comfortably in the lead though. And look at the Medusa catching up. She's actually in good a place now compared to where she was. Well, I mean she's dead right now, but nope, she's fine. Pretty sure that the Mirana could have got 100% sure the Mirana could have gotten that if she wanted. She had a lead charge left too, and all of her spells.
Satan was probably just The Mask of Madness, in fact.
On the Miranda? Ooh,
Yeah.
wow, I don't agree with that. All right, here we go. Now he's
a kill.
Night Whisper's getting it going
Holy
with the
shit,
morphing.
Pablo and W guy
Yeah.
just died.
Nice.
With the tail end of the Morphling morph. Lots of damage to get that kill.
Mm-hmm. So if you're sitting here, which team do you favor coming out of the laning here? Who do you think it went better for?
I think the fact that it's 14 minutes and CK Murana doesn't have a net worth lead favors Radiant.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that they expected to come out on top of the laning phase, but Night Whisper's team has just outplayed them a little bit to this point.
Yeah, they
No
definitely
surprise,
showed it.
Pablo's kind of a moron, so that makes sense, but let's see if they got the detection down here. It looks like they do.
Pablo's
lose the
team is
clockwork.
fighting.
Oh!
Holy shit, the
The
triple.
silence comes out in a fucking ravage. Here comes the ultimate Medusa. She's gonna start putting down some hate. Oh, and they reset it with a Naga. Here comes Night Whisper. I think they're gonna, yeah, they're still gonna be able to keep winning this fight.
Great
There's no
positioning
turn
by
coming.
Kobe. Just out of range of that clockwork so they can get the kill on clock.
Omni Knight's in
disabling the
trouble.
rest
He
of the
pops
team.
the ult, but I don't think he's gonna make it. Comes the mana burn. There's nothing left. Night Whisper's right on his ass. And that looks like 2 more in. Yep, there it goes.
Incredible range from Dark Smoke.
Yeah. Indeed. Brings out the long ass mandibles there. And it's still only a 1k lead. They did commit, you know, both teams committed 5 people. Obviously that turned out better for the Radiant, but they didn't really extend the lead all that much. But possibly a little bit of a psychological win. I know I'd feel a lot better if I'd just won that fight.
Oh, for sure.
And I wouldn't think that I was still within 1k if I were on Pablo's team right now. I'd be pretty sure we were a little behind. They definitely have to stay aggressive though. I think that's, I mean,
They just
regardless
need-
of whether
yeah,
or not.
they just need to stay on this side of the map, the bottom side. As Pablo
Yeah,
team.
I agree with that.
And Pablo's in the right position. The fact that they took this fight here, actually the fact that Radiant took that fight was really dumb because there's 3 places that Dire can TP to. They're not at the fight, so they're not going to get 1 cooldown TPs.
Omni's in trouble again. And he is, I don't think there's any way out of this for him. Miranda, I don't know, Miranda coming in, trying to turn it around. Doing a lot of damage. Looks like Radiant's not really on the same page. The Medusa is gonna get the Omni Knight, I think, but I think it's gonna cost him. Nope. That AA blast is gonna be a problem. Oh, he can get the courier! He's got it! Courier's down. And then comes Night Whisper to clean it up. Wow, that
You got
was
your
way better than
baited.
I expected. No, Villain.
Kobe.
Villain's in. He doesn't have his mana shield on. Oh, Juan
the
charges him
fuck, man?
everything. Let's give this guy night. We should give this guy Morphling if we play against him. That
Oh
was a
yeah,
disaster.
definitely.
His farm's in great shape though. He's about to get. He just got a sub 18-minute Lincolns with Juan Tequila Treads, so he's comfortably sitting on top of that net worth and looking really good right now.
Night Whisper, he's not playing new Morphling. He's playing old Morphling without the old ultimate. You know?
Right.
Like, he's using the ultimate, but he's not leveling it. He's not leveling at 6. I don't know. It's like he's just playing it slightly wrong. I just feel like he hasn't been watching any Morphling players. He's just been like practicing it in pubs.
Well, we got an Invis Pablo in the bottom, and they don't know about it. They're kind of hunting each other right now. Oh, turn on your mana shield, sir. Okay, there it is. Medusa's got her ult back up, so they can take this fight. Yeah, here comes friends. Ult comes down, drives him off the dark smoke. Good hook. Pablo's in there. He is trapped. They can bring him down before the detection comes out. Nice.
Ooh, the 4-man song. Can they turn this? The arrow.
Yeah, maybe with the arrow. Oh no. Night
Great
Whisper's
arrow.
gonna have to keep his buddy alive. He's going in. He's chasing the AA, but I don't know if that's the move right now. Tell you what, Dark Smoke has been on point with those stuns.
Oh yeah, that he's really good at Nyx.
I can see, yeah, I can see why they first picked it now. It's just a comfort hero for them. They gotta get the player. Seems like they're pink. No, that was. He's just gonna. He's trying to run through, but it runs out the repel. Alright, Jabeta with the arrow. Oh, the Morphling looks pretty fucked. Nope, he's able to get out of there.
Pablo just slightly misplayed by not breaking with reality and just stunning there.
Yeah.
Morphling was dead on my screen.
Ooh. Dark Smoke misses a clutch stun that would have gotten their team completely out of there. No, the Morphling! And he's gonna go down. There's no way out of this one. But they do get Pablo in return. I don't know how this fight continues from here. I think they probably disengaged. The Omni Knight again behind enemy lines, but he's got the TP this time. And Morana's in trouble. She goes down. Again, these fights just they're back and forth, but they seem like they keep ending up a little bit better for Radiant.
Yeah, but look at the rest of the map. Just imagine Night Whisper wasn't here in the wrong part of the map, and he was getting this DD. He was pushing mid, pushing top.
Fights. Yeah, and they're winning these fights, and that's all fine and great. But look at the net worth difference. It's 1K. Who cares?
Night Whisper could just be farming this, or Medusa. Like one of these two just needs to be farming right now.
Yeah, I think the pace of the game favors Dire, but it's turning out better for Radiant right now. I mean, if it continues like this and there's just a 1K, you know, if they stay close through 30-35 minutes, I still think that still favors Radiant, but I don't know, would you be calling for us to slow down right now if we were on Radiant?
Not really. I mean, just, like, these fights are favorable. I would just say, not slow down, but just, I don't know, just let the other team make moves and not force anything, and just react. Just split push with Morphling.
So
I don't think that's really
slow down.
I don't think it's really slowing down. I just think stop forcing it, you know?
Sure. I guess it depends on your definition of, you know, slowing down. I have like game speed or whatever, but to me that sounds like slowing down. That's what I would tell my team if I was like, great, oh, Night Whisper with a great arrow. Looks like they're gonna lose the Nyx for it, but the silence comes out. DD on Pablo, it's a little bit scary. Let's see if Night Whisper wants to keep fighting or not. They got the Medusa there, whose ult is coming off cooldown really quick. Night Whisper gets another pick. Now comes the song, and they're just gonna disengage. Looks like a little bit of miscommunication though. Oh, if Radiant would have seen that, they could have taken advantage, because only the Naga had TP'd out there.
Yeah, they probably could have gone on that Omni. But they're probably scared of, I don't know, Pablo using something.
Yeah. Be interested to see what this Silencer does with the good start he's got. He's got 18 stolen int. He's really done a good job of staying alive through these fights and getting all that sweet, sweet int off of his opponents. Pretty sure he's going to eat shit here. That's alright. Yeah, here comes the arrow. Yeah, there gets the Yules. What do you think is this Yules pickup on the Omni Knight?
I think it's good. I don't know, I think drums is just kind of like a dead item on offlaners at this point. There's just so many better options than drum on offlaner. I honestly would have preferred like a home dom off, just because, you know, it's such a great item still, even with all the nerfs. Probably just gets dumpstered because he's in front of his tier 1 tower with everybody missing off the map.
Yeah, he just got smoked really quick. It was not close. Yeah, I've been playing with my boy CMG, who's rank 150 offlaner, and it doesn't matter what hero he plays, he just goes Helm of the Dominator, and I totally need to steal that, and I hope nobody's watching the stream right now.
I think it's the right choice, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's great for an offlaner, you know, like and especially if you want to group up with your team, and even if you don't, with Doom, he'll pick up the Hadouken creep, like he'll eat one, and then he'll pick one up, and he'll just go around double Hadoukening kids, and it's fucking awesome. Something I definitely want to replicate. Clockwork in a little bit of danger here, but the arrow's on cooldown, so I think he just walks away.
You can see that Naga right now.
Yep.
There's the shotgun. Night Whisper.
Yeah, the shotgun's out already at 24 minutes. So man, this is just this is the dream as a Morphling.
Yeah, this just goes back to what I was saying earlier, how it was just like such an obvious aggro try, and they just don't do it on Pablito team.
Well, yep. Looking like we might not have that grudge match. I mean, I know it's only game 1, but this is, you know, we had favored Pablo's draft, and it is not looking good in the game so far. Out comes the arrow. This could be a problem. Nope. Passes by, doesn't hit anything. Now I think it kind of looks like they're doing what they need to do. They're Radiant a little bit better. They're not grouped up with their Medusa, who's second in the net worth now, which is a big deal.
I think I'm actually thinking that this Mask of Madness on bottom is okay. But
Yeah?
I'm wondering, where the fuck is the Maelstrom? Where's the Maelstrom at?
Yeah, I feel that. This is smart. Look, Dark Smoke is tailing. Well, he was tailing Pablo to make sure he couldn't TP into that fight. But it looks like they're gonna go for. Oh, do they see him? No, he gets out. So now Radiant's kind of in trouble here. There's a 3v5, and they need to get the pill out of here. Yeah, here we go. It looks like the disengage is gonna be clean. No gap closing mechanisms on Dire. So shotgun comes out, doesn't do any damage. Once again, like I mean, the net worth really just keeps creeping up. It's right at the precipice of 5K right now. So Pablo's team looking in a little bit of trouble. Maybe he can use some of that money he makes, try to buy his way out of this. Maybe send a PayPal over to the other team for them to throw. I don't know.
Yeah, he just needs to buy his way into the bottom lane right now.
Yep. So we all know money makes you a better person. I assume it makes you a better Dota player too.
Well, all the TI winners are millionaires, so there must be
True,
connection.
but they weren't before they won it. Wonder what that means. What do you think of this Manta choice coming out for the CK here?
Manta for CK? I think that's fine. Just because of the... Like, you don't really
the
want to
bubble.
go BKB. Like, BKB is okay on CK, but Manta isn't a bad item on it.
Right.
And there is the silencer.
Yeah, CK is one of the, and Deuce is one of those weird interactions where they kind of counter each other. You know, if the Deuce decides that he's a problem, she can pick up an Ags and then just clear all of his illusions with one spell, and a non-Aldi spell. So, but obviously if the CK gets a hold of the Dusa, then her mana shield isn't going to count for shit when she just gets blown up.
Right. And she is going for the... It looks like going for the Lincoln Sphere. Kind of
How do you feel
required...
about
I mean, I don't like it. I think it's dog shit. But kind of have to go it against just the CK. Like, you have to be able to not get realityed by him.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, I think they're at a good pace in the game where they could do that, I think, where you can get away. Looks like Nick's guy's caught mid. He attempted the Meteor Hammer, but wisely canceled it because that was not going to end well. The blink out of the reality. Very well done. Definitely banning this hero.
Yeah, I don't want to... Like, good Nyx players, they just shit on me.
Night Whisper's fucking in. So's Dark Smoke. Oh, he gets picked off really quick. But they also get the Omni Knight on the other side, so I think they can keep taking this fight. Pablo's busy with the silencer. Oh, and in comes Night Whisper. Oh, he just traded himself for the fucking silencer. What a dipshit.
Pablo waits until he's 2 HP before he uses his ult.
Yeah. I think it's gonna... Oh no, the arrow connects onto the Morphling. The fucking hook misses. Pablo's just gonna walk away from this. Oh man, but his team's still suffering. Did you see what the Medusa was doing in that fight?
Well, if I wasn't, it's probably because it wasn't doing anything. But
I was just kind of following the CK because he dove in for that silencer, and obviously that was not the correct move here. Yeah, so the fight recap comes out a little bit Radiant favored, but once again, like against a team that you can't go late against, it sucks to take these even trades. Even if it was a flat even trade, like that doesn't feel good.
Yeah, 30 minutes and 5k advantage. It's just going to keep climbing.
So if say we're on Radiant now, what are you trying to get back into this game? It's everybody shut up and we're listening to Jess now. What's the call?
The call, Radiant, to get back into the game?
No, as Dire.
As
to get back in
Dire.
the game. Yeah. First of all,
Roshan.
obviously kick Pablo off the team. That's really important. But what comes next?
Well, I'd take Pablo's place. So, push bottom lane with Mirana right now. Go Roshan after they rotate. And
Speaking
just
of
take a
Pablo,
fight.
he's in trouble here.
He's in the death
out
lane.
comes the shotgun. Yeah, and he just pops before the fight even gets going. I think you're right. Nobody's made a play for Roshan yet, which is a little surprising for me.
That's a common theme between these teams in Div 3. Like, none of them prioritize Roche except us.
Yeah.
Like, just
Honestly,
none of them
not to
go
make
for
us a
the
circle
Roche.
jerk, but I think your understanding of the game has been able to elevate us quite a bit in this division, where people are. There's decent players in this division for sure. I mean, there's.
They just don't know how to fucking play the game. They haven't watched
I wonder
Banana
if it's
Slam
just like a
Jammo.
lack of captaining experience, or just maybe we got a bunch of ancient pub stars.
I've never even captained a team or anything. I just fucking watch Banana Slam Jammo.
And,
people like to laugh at him, but he's really like he's turned
really
over.
Good. I don't know why people laugh at him.
I think there was a good reason to laugh at him before. Like, he was kind of like a ragey pub star kind of guy who just farmed all the time.
The hook.
It's good. Oh, there's a team fight. I don't say it after.
Yeah. A great arrow coming out from the Morphling. He's just playing like a badass Rubik right now. Another hero gets blown up, and this looks like this is going to be Rax, and potentially we could see a GG call. They're already up 9k, and I could see them just rolling over a Rax and them not being, and Dire not being able to do anything about it. So go ahead, what were you saying about BSJ?
Oh yeah, he basically just knew how to farm well, and this was 6.79, so farm well equal win game.
Right.
So he kind of he thought he was good just because the patch favored him. And he said all this on stream, like this isn't my analysis, it's his. And then he joins a pro team and he realizes, oh, I'm not that good. And in the last 6 months, he's really been putting a lot of effort into boosting his understanding of the game, and it's really paid off. And he's become he's just a completely different player at this point.
Yeah, when I said that BSJ was really good, I didn't follow that. Not necessarily as a pro player, but I think it's just as a coach, I think he's fantastic.
Oh yeah, and his coaching is really next level.
Just trying to learning off of him, it was really excellent. Just watching the stream, and I should watch the stream more when I'm more active. I usually watch it trying to go to sleep. But
you should watch his coaching session if you can.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
I just watch it every single week. I don't watch it live because if I want to get up and do something.
See if they're gonna. Oh, somebody with the quick hands on the courier. It looks like they're only get a silencer for their trouble here. That was a 5-man Mirana ult rotation, and they only get the silencer out of that. So that's a bummer. And they are barreling down bottom lane as Radiant right now. So they could take all, this is going to be fine for Radiant.
Yeah, Radiant doesn't give a fuck about that tower. They still have Shrine, they still have T2. This doesn't impact their ability to control Roshan or control this part of the map at all.
And they got another fort as well, so they can keep going. I don't know if they will.
They're TPing back. They're going to want to try to take a fight here, but Radiant's just not going to take the fight. Or they actually are for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, they're still pushing bottom, so I think you just go.
My Whisper does have the Aegis of Immortal.
And he absorbs the Frost Blast as Omni Knight, so he's feeling pretty good right now. Holy shit, does that purge Frost Blast?
No.
That can't be right. Okay.
No, he just morphs
out a courier again.
For no
Silencer
reason.
goes back.
I guess he wanted a bit more damage or something.
Uh-oh, double snake coming back.
Pablo does use the Manta style.
This is interesting. A silencer defending against their mid. You just keep going here, I think, if you're Radiant. Yeah, Pablo goes down hard. We still have an Aegis up on the Morphling, and they're going in. Yeah, down goes AA. This looks like the end of the game right here. Naga barely makes it out, but yeah, everybody else is getting trashed. And if they just go hit buildings right now, the game ends.
Yeah, this is at least 2 sets of racks. Like, and again, CK goes down without using his fucking ultimate.
Yeah, right.
Like, fuck, man. Use your
pop it
goddamn
before
ultimate.
you go in, dude. Yeah, like you don't have to pop it in the middle of the fight. It's not like a eclipse or something where you gotta be in there.
It lasts 42 seconds. You can just like do it in the trees over here and just leave your illusions.
Yep.
And just
they can take this.
reality out of nowhere with your illusions.
Down goes Naga, no problem. Silencer's just farming, and there goes the GG. Gives him the celebratory ult with the Mirana getting hit by the irony arrow here. Very convincing from by Danger Noodles.
Yeah, I thought they would go aggro with the Mirana at first against Morphling, like with the AA and the Naga, and then they picked the CK and they decide to safe lane, tri lane a CK against Morphling. They just gave Morphling way too much, and Morphling just got his 2 items and took over the game unimpeded.
Yeah, if you aggro there, then all of your matchup, like your 2 side lane matchups are in your favor. For sure. Like it's gonna be tough for a Silencer, Morphling, and a Clockwork to hold up.
Yeah. Like sure they dumpstered the Medusa, but who cares if you dumpster a Medusa?
She came back surprisingly well. I don't even remember how she got back in the game. I mean, I guess they just started fighting and things kind of evened out. But I guess she wasn't like alone on her own for a while or anything. She, they just started grouping up and fighting, which I would thought would be Pablo's strategy. Well, I guess Pablo did initiate it and they kind of fought back. But it was really surprising. There was such a greedy draft.
Great. It was a gritty draft by both teams, really.
I can see that.
I mean, they could have. I mean, I think Pablo's draft was definitely less greedy, but the way that they ended up playing it turned it into a greedy draft.
Yeah, they picked 2 cores on Night Whisper's team that just don't want to move, and it just worked out for them.
Yeah, they were able to just not move in the place where they wanted to be. I'm not scared of this Night Whisper morph. Just pressure him in the laning stage. Like every single, I've took a cursory glance at his Morphling games and these officials, and every single time it looks like he just goes unmolested in the laning stage for whatever reason, because people just have a hard on for doing a safe lane, tri lane, and just letting Morphling have a lane. It's just, it just boggles the mind, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, in those pubs, often you don't see any real safe lane pressure going out unless you have like an Undying or something like that. One of those heroes that is kind of forced to pressure the off lane or the safe lane, because like, what else are you gonna do with an Undying? Like, you pretty much have to park it there. So.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Night Whisper's morph play there. He barely he utilized the hero's potential to like 20 or 30% that game.
I think once he got rolling, he really got to see it. He got better with it. Early on, he was just kind of going for more of a farming build. He wasn't really leveling the ult, which is interesting because they were fighting a ton. And then, once he got rolling though, I saw a lot of good spells coming out from him.
Yeah, I mean, he basically, with the amount of farm that he had, he could just copy Omni Knight, put the repel on himself, and not really have to worry about anything. But he could have just gotten level 6, went into Pablo's lane, and dumpstered Pablo. He could have done.
It's true.
A lot of things. Like you don't have to play Morphling this passively.
I mean, do you think that maybe he was just happy with the game pace and
He probably was. But since it's Pablo, I would have done it. I mean, it's a CK. Like, how can a CK possibly do anything to a Morphling that early on?
Right.
Like, CK has to have an armlet. he has to catch you. Like, you don't even need a Lincoln if CK's doesn't have farm.
Mm-hmm. Looks like the game's up here. Trying to load into it right now, but I'm gonna take a bathroom break while we're loading in real quick. Back.
Yeah, same. And I'm going to get a drink. Alright, I'm back. Got another Nyx Assassin pick. It's like the exact same bands as before. This time Pablo's thinking about his draft. As for the Jakiro, I can backfire against the Nyx Assassin. All the AoE damage. Cap. Just lost my cap. Got half gallon of green tea.
Wow.
Fucking
So-
Alchemist Jakiro. Is
Just
this an
coming
Ags?
out swinging.
Is this a fucking Ags strat or some shit?
Holy shit. No AA pickup? I guess you could just pick up anything that gets a spirit vessel. It's the same thing.
Huh?
Yep.
Oh, against Alk?
Yeah. Wow, look at this. They didn't make any drafting adjustments to the first phase bans out of Pablo.
Yeah,
I guess neither did
neither team did.
Danger Noodles, but they didn't need to.
Neither team did.
Yeah. I like this first phase morph because fuck it, right?
I like it too. Like, if they don't shut this morph down again, they like, if they just play the exact same, you don't draft against Morphling, you play against him. You know?
Right. And I think it was, especially when you see a Alchemist, okay, well, good luck pressuring me. Like, one of your lanes is going to fucking suffer if you're going to pressure the Morphling.
Oh yeah.
It's a really poor lane hero.
Reasonably certain this is a Pablo Alchemist.
Yeah, me too. And now I think you. Interesting that Silencer ban comes out. I mean, he played it pretty well, but I wouldn't be scared of it. You know, I wonder about his viability as a mid laner, as an alchemist. Yeah,
Absolute dumpster.
you don't think so?
Just terrible. I think Alk is either. I think he's like a 3 or a 4 position at this point, just because of how
You're
good
probably
bounty
right.
runs are.
And it looks like Danger Noodles agrees with us. They banned out a carry and a mid, so they don't expect to see a core alchemist unless it's an off lane. And you think it's you can't run it as a mid anymore because the
Just
lack
no
of
poor
poor man shield?
Just
or?
no poor man shield, no fucking the other item, Iron Talon.
No. God, I miss poor man shield.
Me
Ripping
too.
pepperonis, motherfucker.
A good item.
Yeah, it's weird that the off laner and the carry player both miss it. Okay, so it's not a 3. So we're looking at a 4, 2, or a 1 here. Interesting. I'm really curious to see how this turns out. I hope it gets shit on no matter what it is, but
I think
know
this
you're
is Pablo out.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Like, knowing
And
Pablo,
the AA does come out.
Yeah, I think they should have picked the AA on Pablo team. Because it was so obvious that if you don't pick AA as Pablo, then they pick AA and you've got a fucking Alchemist.
Yeah, it's weird that they feared the silencer over the AA. Like they just banned out their support combo. They were like, "Oh, that was the problem."
Yeah, Silencer actually didn't do dick that game.
He had some clutch silences, but
he
other than
did,
that,
but
he
it could have been
he
like
just stealing it.
It could have been any other hero.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Like it actually could have been any other.
Ooh, I actually like that pickup a lot. They do not have a way to deal with PL yet. I mean, it's a little bit greedy, but like it's also very good against Morphling, and it instantly comes out a pretty decent counter. It's gonna be a 4-shaker though.
I
Which is cool.
actually don't like the Earthshaker counter against.
You know,
I feel as a PL player myself, when they pick Earthshaker, I say, all right, this is either a support or an offlane Earthshaker. He's not going to have Blink until like 20 minutes into the fucking game because I completely outlane him. And if he's support, then he's not going to have Blink until 20 minutes of the game anyway.
Why would you ban the Dusa if you just picked up the PL? Holy shit. I would not be afraid of the Dusa at all if I just picked up a PL.
That Dusa didn't do anything either.
Yeah, it was pretty much Night Whisper and his
Pablo's
clockwork
high
and
as
his
fuck.
mix.
Pablo's just high as fuck right now.
He's kind of a fucking moron, so. But not out of character at all. He literally just like, except his last 3 bans, he was just banning out heroes that they picked last game. Like they were gonna run the same fucking lineup.
Yeah.
I've definitely felt that way though. Like if you crush a team with a lineup, you're just like, sometimes I'm just like, why would we change? Let's just go for it. It is really interesting that they first phase the Alchemist though. Like it's not a hero that gets banned out. They could have held it as a surprise pick.
Yeah, this is going to be Satan PL and Pablo Alchemist, I'm pretty sure.
I feel like you could just pick up a like sweet mid matchup here, like something that ruins a PL. Is there anything that comes to mind right now, as far as mid heroes that would just dumpster him?
Just pretty much any. Like Lena would dumpster him. Actually, not really.
You don't think so? You only get that doppel every 24 or whatever, you know.
Yeah, but you can bait out the stun so easily just with Phantom rushing towards. You can just stop running instead of completing it.
You could be right, but I would think the slave spam would be pretty brutal to deal with as a Phantom Lancer.
It would be. Like anything with wave clear, I'd say.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Out comes the Lena.
Yeah, I guess I would have picked Lena. I just don't play Lena, so.
I
haven't played the matchup.
Really well. DP would have done really well.
Anything with wave clear. Anything with wave clear against the PL because he can't push the lane. So you want AoE that you can spam on the wave, essentially, against the PL. Lena's alright because she has the AoE stun.
And I think the Morphling's just gonna free farm against this Darkseer, unless they pick up like some weird combo here, like a Ricky or some shit. Like the Ion Shell's gonna be annoying, and the Darkseer is gonna get his. But I mean, the Morphling's just gonna farm.
What if it's a 4-position Alk, and Pablo just last picks this Ricky, and they just farm Ags.
Did he play the Ricky against us? Oh, so it is a 4-position Alchemist.
Alright, it's 4-position.
I still feel really good about that matchup though. If I'm dire for mid, I'm feeling great.
Well,
the University SF.
Yeah, the thing is, if you're a good Lena player, you can outlane an SF until he has he needs a lot of souls to outlane.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be a Lena player though.
Right. Yeah, we'll see if he can improve on his performance from last game. I'm not quite as scary as a roaming combo as last game for the Radiant, but still pretty formidable if you get that early concoction into into all those slows from Jakiro, the damage over time. So
And it's actually
see if they do a little.
It's a Jabate Darkseer.
How so?
It's 4-position Darkseer, in fact.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, Kobe was their support player.
Yeah, Kobe played Naga last game.
So it's going to be an Alchemist off lane?
It's 3-position Alk.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, it is 3-position Darkseer, but their offlane player is playing the Alk, so they're doing a role swap.
Okay, I see.
This is just Bounty Rune Alk. You just collect Bounty Runes like your Jeff Bezos. It's getting some money from Amazon stock going up. Probably just leave that metaphor. We're just trying to cast Dota right now. I guess
I was paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. That was my bad.
Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna unmute so I can see shit talk. Should look at our last series. How Pink Tops did. UIDC Pink Tops. Had Shaker against.
Well, I'm hoping that they make good on this. Beat the shit out of him.
I actually did watch your last series against Pink Tops Shaker, or NTG Shaker against Pink Tops, I think. And he did dumpster the PL, but Pink Tops PL was subpar.
Oh, looks like they're going aggro here. It's interesting.
Except Pablo has 2 fucking Iron Branches for some reason. Where's the goddamn mangoes,
Standard
man?
dipshit.
Where's the fucking mangoes, dude?
And NTG is gonna be just fine. He's gonna walk away from this, spot him out.
And he just levels Lance and just lances when he's going to regen.
Gives him the lance and walks away. How do you think this tri-lane matches up against each other?
I favor Dire tri-lane. Slightly. Just because the Alk... Oh, and it's actually an unstable Okay. 32W is playing Alk incorrectly.
Oof. Yeah, you need to get those. Because it counts for those early bounty runes too, right?
It does. He's getting 40
even
gold.
the ones you don't personally pick up.
Yeah, he's getting 40 gold. He should be getting, 120.
Yeah. So...
He could have, 5 billion gold.
Dire didn't pick up any of their runes. Okay, Morph's gonna find one. And they swapped the Morph down to go 1v1 against the Darkseer. I like this choice a lot. Now it's just the Nyx up top, and they can just battle. And even if they lose, they don't care. What are you worried about?
Yeah,
really
the only thing about this choice, I don't know how good of a player Kobe is, but if you give Darkseer a 1v1 in the side lane, he's going to be 1 level per minute until minute 12. He's going to be
Jekro's in trouble
3,000
here.
4,000
The Chili
gold.
Fingers runs out. Oh, and he's not gonna quite be able to catch it, but he does get this salve off of him, and they're gonna do a lot of damage to this Alk, who is just a garbo hero. He's no stats. Level 1, he's just so bad. Just a big old creep.
Yeah, I would have much preferred having the Alchemist Darkseer dual lane off lane, and just having Alk run around getting bounties.
I can see that. So yeah, like I said, I think it's going to be the same as if this was safe lane. It's just they're both going to get theirs with the Morphling and the Darkseer. So I think you prefer this trade if you're Dire.
So the way that you play Alchemist now, as a 4/3 position, you level Grievel's Greed first to get that extra gold from the initial bounties, and you just get level 2 and you go jungle. And you make bounty run rotations. And you can get brown boots radiance at 11 minutes.
See Pablo here he was favoring the branch over the Iron Talon. Missing a couple last hits, he just, I guess assuming that he can buy last hits with all of his money that he apparently makes. It's Canadian money, so I mean, what's it worth really?
Well, it's worth less, but it's still ultimately
It's
worth
true.
the same amount of it as American money, which is nothing.
Right. Good call. It's all arbitrary and fake. As we get way off track here. Pablo might be in trouble here. Did he skill? He did not skill Doppel. Pablo, they could just chase him down for forever. They're gonna get the counter kill on A unless he blows himself up. Oh no! They're still gonna get the first blood.
Still got the kill. Still got the stun though.
Oh, and
So
they
who
let
cares?
Pablo out. They didn't. I don't think they needed to do. Well, I guess they couldn't have clicked him down. Makes sense. They're lacking a little bit of levels on Dire to really be scary. I mean, they have the Alchemist on the Radiant side, but the Dire side also has an Earthshaker, which is a fucking melee creep until later in the game. Just so trash when his lane gets pressured. I mean, you can get a good block off and it can lead to a kill, but like if just a fight breaks out, like you have this one spell and then you're just walking around trying to punch people, and you suck at it. So it's not as uneven as I would have thought. And mid's really even, which I think Radiant's probably fine with at this point. I think the Lino should probably have a lead right now.
Yeah, mid being even definitely favors SF.
Because it's only going to get worse.
Yeah, he's just... Satan is just going to get level 7 when Villain is level 5 at this point.
Yeah, he's going to be that bad. See, it's only 6-3 on the denies right now, so the levels are pretty even.
And Satan actually dumpstered his fucking Villain,
right
looks like.
Oh no! Oh, he's got the E and he's down.
That was 4 raises.
So now it's getting bad.
That was actually a 4 raise charge.
Mm-hmm. But you can see the top of the last hits is our boy Night Whisper, and mid got dumpstered last game. They did not give a shit. Lena's also a comeback hero, not quite as much as the Shadow Fiend, but the Shadow Fiend's in trouble here. So we'll see if the Lena. Yep, Lena's got him. Just throws out the slave.
Yeah, they just
walked
walked down.
For a while.
Just walked down throughout the fissure.
That's the other nice thing about having your offlaner in the against the tri lane here. You could just leave and then you have an offlaner again. You know, like.
Yeah.
That was a really smart rotation, I think, by Night Whisper. I like that a lot. Are you surprised that they gave up the Nyx assassin again?
Yeah, I would have first round banned the Nyx, just because they first picked it last time, and it would just, like, how many double/triple/quad stuns did he get? Like 6 of them or something?
Yeah.
5 of them?
Yeah, I would have banned that out too. I'm surprised they gave it up. I think Lena getting that double range to deny is really going to help. He just denied 2 range creeps in a row, like consecutively. I think that's really going to help him stay even in this lane for a little bit. Ooh, but a dodge by Satan. I thought he was going to follow up with the raise combo, but he didn't. I think he could have.
Sidestepped
Picking
it.
up level 6.
At this point, Satan can't really stay in lane against the Dragon Slave spam, so he's just going to have to double raise the wave out and go jungle.
See Dark Smoke with another big Ravage coming out top. And he was able to walk away from what was initially going to be a big problem.
Is he going to die if he didn't do that?
Yeah, he's going to die. He was in trouble.
I missed that.
Yeah, I just caught the end of it. Looks like he came out with a stun combo.
Yeah, this is such a good next game.
Switch over to net worth right here. I'm like, the Alchemist is 4th. He's ahead of his Darkseer. I can see the strength. I mean, it's the same kind of thing though with like a... Oop, missed the kill. Need to just say shit. I can see where Alchemist has the same problem as he does as a core, where like you get all this gold, but then you're still on an Alchemist. So...
Yeah, but it's less of an issue, like, because you still get the gold up pretty early. Like, it doesn't matter that later on gets out carrying. Was it just a triple raise from Satan or something from high ground?
I totally missed it. I think he I think he got Villain went invis and he guessed his raise and put him down. Villain once again really struggling. He's actually in his exact same position. Or last game,
What?
as far as net worth. Not sure how Dark Smoke.
Dude,
Dark
you
Smoke
see-
went for the dive on Pablo.
Okay, he was trying to bad banner Pablo, but they had Shrine there. Pablo level 4, 7 minutes into
A
the
little
game.
ambitious. Yeah, so it's kind of a bummer that your Nyx is level 4 at this point, but it could be, you know, your Morphling is happy and that's what matters. And down goes Lena again. Do you think he'll be able to make the same comeback that he did last game? I mean, does Lena farm fast enough?
Lena can farm fast enough. Just, I think it's not as good as an SF trying to come back.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that he's having a bad laning stage isn't that great. Like he's the main problem I would say is he gave up 2 solo kills to the SF.
Yeah, it's 2 level disparity. So you called that, but it was just at the wrong levels. And they're giving the lane up to NTG here and give him a little bit of. I guess this is while Lena does the walk of shame here. Looks like it's gonna be all on Night Whisper again. I mean, he's like the lead is huge right now for Pablo and his team. Like 4K at 8 minutes is a problem. A lot of that's kind of it's kind of fake because it comes from the Alchemist being up so high. Like your 4 position is way up there because he's just grabbing bounty runes and.
Well, it's not going to be fake, but because this is just an Ags Factory Alchemist.
It is, yeah.
So it'll turn into real net worth eventually.
Yeah, who do you think the first Ags?
First Ags? PL.
Yeah, probably PL, huh? I could see it going down on it. Oh, Lena just walks into it, but I think the Earthshaker's going to be able to save it. No, he raise comboed, isn't he? Yeah, he's toast. This is looking pretty rough for Dire right now, but once again, it's going to Night Whisper's their lone ray of hope. Would you swap the lanes back up now at this point?
I think they should have swapped the lanes like
Yeah.
Pablo.
Oh, yeah?
I think this Darkseer and PL has no business being in the lanes that they've been in like for the last 9 minutes. Night Whisper TP'd bottom. They should have just TP'd Phantom Lancer down there immediately. Because Night Whisper TP'd, and I think they saw him top even. Because he TP'd, they can just TP to counter. But they didn't do that. It'd be one thing if Morphling just walked all the way down, but he TP'd. So you can just TP, and then Morphling can't lane.
Right.
But instead they just let Morphling go up against Darkseer, and there's an MMR disparity.
Right. And that what I thought was a really genius move that was gonna laning phase 4 turned into their lone.
It should have backfired.
Lone ray of hope right now.
I mean, it was fine. It was fine that they did this lane swap with Night Whisper, but the fact that he TP'd there should have gotten punished.
Yeah, I agree. I think he should have hiked it. So they do. Oh, and Pablo's in a little bit of trouble here. I think he's gonna be able to walk away. 4 seconds on the stun. No, he's gonna be just fine. I guess he could. Nope. It's not gonna be enough mana. He could have double mangoed on the Morphling and gone for it, which I think would have been the move. They're gonna fight though with the SF. Let's see if they back out. Night Whisper's in. Oh, it's a huge kill for them.
Yeah, Night Whisper coming top and not getting the kill on PL. He can't really stay up here in lane. So the fact that Satan just ran in and fed really salvaged Night Whisper's game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think not getting, especially he burnt the mango to try to get the kill. He had double mango, he could have done it, but I think he lost vision. So obviously Pablo's a little bit bigger of a kill there, but you're happy with either one.
And still he's not fucking leveling his morph. You've got a goddamn SF, and you can position yourself to get the triple race.
Yeah, it's a problem. Especially in this kind of game.
Not leveling morph that's a hyper dance game if I've ever seen one.
Jesus Christ. Look how much gold he's getting from each one of these bounty runes. 324 at 12 minutes.
He almost has
He's
his
got
eggs.
600 gold. Yeah. Oh. He sees him. Let's see if he gets the... Yeah, he got it off in time.
No damage though.
No. It seems like he might have been able to go in there. I don't know. Kobe picking up a kill he shouldn't have been able to. Oh, I see. He's got the dark Helm of the Dominator. So there's just going to be pressure in that lane. He's going to be like a brood mother. Oh! Alchemist just blew his own dick off. Looks like they're going to get a Jakiro kill here. Yep. This could be the end of it. Pablo's still a ways away from his diffusal blade, so Morphling has a little while longer where he can be up here. Nice dodge, ish. What do you think is big rotation that they're making up here? The Radiant.
I think it's correct. I think Morphling has no business with being allowed to just lane up here.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just backing up or something.
Yeah, and they backed off. I think that was a mistake. I think this is another... They didn't really learn from their last game. You can't just let the Morphling do his thing.
They've just let the Morphling do its thing.
Yeah.
This whole game. He's not farming as fast as he would have if he just was in the safe lane doing his own thing.
But I mean, look who's at the top of the net worth again.
Yeah, exactly.
With a 6k lead on the other team, and he's gonna pop this Jakiro. Oop. And then, oh, he's gonna hit Pablo. Pablo's in trouble. I think he goes down. Oh, we'll see if he's gonna be able to get out of this. Nope. He eats shit. Oh, nice. He gets the illusions. Man, that's intense. Uh-oh, we got an invis. SF that blows up a Morphling. Brutal. And that extends the lead to 7k. Always fun to see Morphling get blown up. Or Pablo get blown up, though.
Yeah. That's just a typical invis rune SF right there.
Yeah, it sucks because you don't expect it without the he had double rune, he had invis and the DD, so that sucks.
Double.
Just shit luck. What are you gonna do? Bags is almost complete on Alchemists.
And it looks like my prediction of Satan, he almost carried his team to second place, is coming true here.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Radiant's definitely in a much better spot than they were last game.
Yeah.
Oh, is he gonna be able to turn this? Oh, if they get this kill, it's so big, and I think they are with Night Whisper.
Give Night Whisper the last hit.
Boom, there he goes. Beautiful. They over-rotated for this, definitely. They didn't have to bring in everybody, but...
Yeah, there's 5 heroes. Pablo's pushing mid lane with a goddamn catapult. Darkseer's pushing bottom lane with a fucking catapult, and quadruple skeletons.
Yeah, somebody's got to come down there and address that. This is
mid tower. This is Darkseer getting a fuckload of damage on this tower. Look at all these skeletons.
Unless somebody comes in right now, and they are not. Seems like they're really prioritizing the farm on NTG. They're giving him lanes very often, or he's just finding them, And I think that's smart, because once that Blink Dagger comes online, it changes the way you have to play as Radiant. Like, you just have to be scared, unless you know where he is. It gives you that insta-gib. And somebody do something about this fucking Darkseer. He's about to start hitting your tier 3s. Holy shit. Night Whisper's got a TP. Nyx has got a TP. Lena does not have a TP, so that's fair. Finally, NTG shows up to do something about it, but they're still taking damage on this tier 3. And NTG might go down. And I just gonna be able to stun this. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Good lord.
The most unacceptable micro, the Dark Troll. Hello? Nope. That's 200 fucking gold for Dark Smoke. He's nearing towards his blink. They've got 2 fucking supports, and both of them have 1600 gold about to get a blink on Danger Noob.
Yeah, that was giving me anxiety. And look at here, we do have the Aghanim Scepter coming out on the PL. Well, it's 16 minutes, so he has jumped up obviously in the net worth. He's 4 grand. So I mean, there's the downside is that it turns. Obviously, it's still great to have the item, but it changes the Alchemist from the Money Pinata into the Darkseer, or not the Darkseer, the PL.
Yeah,
So,
but PL's completely okay with this.
Sure.
The only
And
downside...
look at the timing. It comes out exactly at the same time as Diffusal. So that is a huge power spike on him.
Yeah, this is going to be... I think we should steal this draft idea. Honestly. It's pretty funny.
It's funny, but I mean, I think it's going to fall on its face because you're going to be playing 4v5.
Ultimately.
Especially if you... I mean, with you and Zelfer, it could probably work because you guys are fucking players, but this is on Pablo. He's a fucking moron. There's no way he doesn't fuck... I mean, he can still win this, but, like, I would not be trusting this.
If they get 2 more Aghanim Scepters... I think it actually... I think since Pablo is having such a garbage-ass game, you should have given the Aghanim Scepter to Satan. At this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, think of that big old ult coming through.
Like, the thing about PL Ags, you want to time it with your level 15 talent to get that plus 125 Spirit Lance damage, so you can use 1 Spirit Lance to clear an entire wave. Like, Pablo, he doesn't have that talent. He doesn't even have Spirit Lance maxed out, and he's got a fucking Aghanim Scepter for some reason. You know? Like, it's fine to have an Ags, but since Pablo wasn't hitting his level 15 timing, wasn't hitting his... even level 11 timing. Yeah. It would have been better on SF.
I do say, well, it still gives you 1-click wave clearing. It just takes a... So you throw it through, and then your illusions are going to clean it up. So you can actually, like, if you get the Ags on PL, you can just drive-by farm camps, you can drive-by farm waves. You just throw it in there, and then you just keep moving and farm the next thing, because your Juxtapose is going to clear it eventually.
Yeah. I think it's fine. It's just... I think you just give... I mean, I guess you have to catch Pablo up. Like, giving it an Ag... but look at Pablo's skill build.
Right, yeah. Especially since he's the Money Pinata now. So NTG, he picked... I was going to say, they can't fight on Dire until NTG gets this Blink Dagger. Because of the illusions, but now he's got that Blink, so they could potentially get on top of Pablo and blow his dirty-ass dick clean off before the fight even gets rolling. I mean, they can one-shot him with the AA and the Earthshaker, so... We'll see if they choose to take a fight, or if they probably just want to keep rolling and get the Night Whisper ready to fight.
I predict Pablo's about to die. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I think Dire looks scared, and I think a big part of why Dire was so successful last game, well, it was a little bit wonky, but through the past 2 games, it seems like they've been better able to control the tempo of the game than their opponents. Oh, and they're moving in on SF right now. Who blinks out? Oh no, are they still gonna catch him? He's so fast.
SF's getting away.
Here comes the stun. Yeah, he's good. They'll probably get the Alchemist for their trouble.
No, Alchemist's getting away too.
No, the stun. No, one Night Whispers.
And Satan tries to turn and fight into the entire enemy team for some reason and dies? Is that what happened?
I didn't see him go down.
But Kobe gets a double kill. Everybody just bought him.
I think that favors, definitely favors the Dire a little bit. As long as they can get their Morphling out of here, that's the scary part. No, he's fine. Well, they know. No, never mind. I missed the fight recap, unfortunately. I would have liked to have seen how much that favored which side.
I gotta look at that more often. Never look at that.
What? Oh, the fight recap.
Yeah, when I'm looking at replays, I'm usually just watching a single here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting to try to cast. Let's see, what's Lena building here? Pretty standard. I kind of think you usually go the Shadow Blade or the Yule. Is it kind of weird to go both?
On Lena?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fine to go both. I think Bloodstone's such a dog shit item these days.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that that's not coming out because I think that would end the game. Look at Dark Smoke scouting it out. So brave. I guess he's making sure nobody has a sentry. Yeah, he knows. He knows. Stun coming out on Pablo, or not the stun, but the damage. Look at Dark Smoke. What a player. Just watching him. Stuns out the Darkseer. Maybe he thought he was gonna stun out Pablo there.
That'd be interesting if that's the way it worked.
Yeah. And it looks like Radiant's backing off.
Liability.
Oh man. I think this is a mistake by Radiant. They do not have the boys here. Yeah, it looks like Jekro's gonna take one for the team. Nice kill, nice kill. They're slowly bringing that deficit back, which is great considering they're still up against an Alchemist. I mean, the Alchemist is, what, he in 6 grand right now in net worth. Oh, he's got another eggs ready to go. Well, they got Pablo. And down he goes, the money pinata pops.
450 gold.
Oh man, and just like that, 3 grand goes back the other way.
Oh, who got the 200G?
It goes on SF. Oh, what?
Who got the 200G from the Centaur?
Oh, I didn't see it. Alright, let's check out the fight recap. Yeah, it's full 2k gold swing. Most of the money went onto the Morphling here. And the SF does have the Ags now, so it's turned into real net worth again. But man, I mean, it's still not. It feels like it's not a real gold lead when you have the Alchemist. You know, like I don't know if you'd agree with that because he's just a factory, but
yeah, I mean, I think he's like an okay support. It's not like the best. He can just pick up these bounty runs and get Ags, sure.
Oh, and they're gonna get Satan. Oh, he gets revealed. He doesn't know that. I might have just put my Carapace on and let the ult go off, but I guess that would have gotten my Lena killed, but it would have been hilarious.
Yeah, I would have let Lena die there. Fuck Lena.
No, I guess it wouldn't work the same way as Blade Mail does. If you get Blade Mail against the
SF, it only works against one.
The first instance of damage, yeah.
One line.
Yeah. You get at least 1 free kill every time you go Blade Mail against SF that goes that build. He'll always do it once.
Yeah.
But no, smart play there by Smoke by canceling that out and saving his Lena.
Yeah.
I thought they could have gone for the kill, but that's probably the right thing to get out of there.
Alright, I wouldn't have let me swear.
Well, you would have been on the Lena, so we don't have to worry about that. That would have been Jin's decision. No, that would have been my decision. Sorry, I don't want to play next. Well.
I don't play Lena. I kind of feel like...
Oh yeah, down goes the Nyx. Blew right up. Could have blinked out of that if you would have saw it coming.
Yeah, only hit him with like a third of the lions as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just detonated. He only has 1,000 max HP on the Nyx, so pretty easy for the SF to burst through at this point in the game.
Maybe less than a third. Maybe that was like a 1/4 of the lions, honestly.
Alchemist is only level 8, lowest in the game, and it's not close.
That doesn't affect his bounty run picking up ability though.
That's very true, but those unstable concoction talents are really good. Oh, and he blows himself up, and he's just toast. Pop goes the pinata.
He didn't even get fogged there.
Super didn't need that Laguna Blade, but I don't know what he was worried about happening. Oh, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get any more. Oh, maybe Pablo's in trouble. Can they find the real one?
Holy fuck, that's...
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, the triple centaur stun into the fucking double raise.
And with the wall and everything, and the PL illusions going hard. That's the first sign of life we've seen from Radiant in a while.
What a play from Kobe. He just dunks on them.
Yeah. Oh, and Satan goes in hard and gets the kill. Taunting on the way out.
Right.
Gets the ultra kill.
He's
going for the rampage. He wants it.
Come on.
He
had the Yules.
He had the Yules. No. If he wasn't on Pablo's team, I'd be so upset for him right now.
Dude, I love Satan, man.
Yeah,
He's a good
it's
player.
not his fault that he's on Pablo's team, obviously. Actually, I ended up queuing against him, and I made sure that he knew that I wasn't talking shit to him when I was talking to Pablo's team. And he was cool. We ended up winning our game, I think.
Oh, he's on your team?
Yeah, I think, if I remember correctly. Either that or I beat him. I remember being happy at the end of the game, so. I definitely won.
Satan.
Oh, Satan just eats shit. Speaking of Satan, holy fuck. I guess they didn't know the shotgun was online, or he just...
Night Whisperer just TPs into the fog and fucking
Yeah.
waveform shotgun.
Kablooey. I think that could be definitely a symptom of getting that ultra kill and talking about the rampage, you know? That should have been a pretty mannered game for a Pablo game.
Yeah.
I think he's trying real hard because he wants to get another shot at me. But honestly, I don't. Who do you think's in a better position right here at this point in the game? 30 minutes in.
Night Whisperer has his farm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Pablo... I don't really like this SNY purchase. Personally, I would have gone pipe here. Just because if you go pipe, you can pipe your illusions and they get the full benefit from the active.
Mm. Wow,
So-
they took Roshan right out from under their nose. Go on.
So you get the pipe,
Mm-hmm.
you use it on your illusions, then Earthshaker comes in, and he doesn't kill you. And you turn
Oh, yeah.
with Doppelganger, you turn and just kill him. But Pablo goes
Yeah,
for the
I see it.
SNY instead.
And they're just gonna start chewing up these towers.
Like Pablo, he doesn't have any sustain, 4.4 HP regen. He doesn't have any magic resistance. He doesn't have any magic immunity. He's just going to be liable to getting blown the fuck up by this Earthshaker, followed up by a Morphling, followed up by a Lena.
I did notice, but Lena's been rocking brown boots this whole time. And just that,
Has
and
the
she
boots
went
of travel
travels
at
now.
this point.
Yeah, now she's got the travels, which is she's using pretty effectively to get the other lanes pushed out. And she's just fast as hell. She's gets a stun in the Earthshaker. That's actually crucial if they can follow up on that, and they cannot. Satan gets stunned. Down goes Alchemist. They are gonna pick up the Lena though. In comes the big Echo with the ulti from AA on top of it, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Where's Night Whisperer? I lost track of him. Oh, he's the SF, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if he can. He's got the 80. Yeah, he's gonna be able to clean. He turns back into the SF. Switches back to himself. He's got his buddy, the trusty. Actually, I think he's blown.
It's 3v1 right now. He's just dead.
Yeah, there's not much he can do.
There's triple raise
That's
from Satan.
tragic.
There's the Aegis.
I'll be very impressed if he's able to play his way out of this. No, he goes right into Pablo.
There's no way he gets out of this.
Does.
Satan's already got that level 20 talent. He does like 2,000 fucking damage with his razors or something. I've seen him.
Yeah.
Not quite 2,000, but like.
Funny enough, that's only
1,600.
like a 1k gold swing because of the lead that Radiant had already. Oh no. The Earthshaker just TPs right in the middle of him. And he is done. He's going down. He does have buyback if he needs it.
I'll be interested in seeing what Night
it
Whisper's team does to counteract this in drafting. It looks like
I
they're
mean,
going to lose this, but
I wouldn't count him out just yet.
they do have a pipe on Pablo's team at this point on the Darkseer.
I think the Darkseer is toast, and they're gonna hold
It's
right
down.
here. I mean, I would, yeah, I think this is still the time to go, but the Lena can hold him out for a while. Times the stun
Luna
really
is
well, but
dead.
Lena's in trouble. She's okay. All right, she gets back, but I
think that
think
was on
she's gonna
Pablo.
pick up the
I think-
Rex.
I think she should have died there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so scary playing against this because he just throws in one lance and if it bounces, like your whole team's in trouble. Oh, the Danny got the snipe! Satan is fucking going nuts this game. What a player! God damn.
Don't give this guy SF.
Don't give him a hero, man. He's their whole team.
Give him the puck. He hasn't played puck in months.
Oh, Night Whisper comes in and blows one up.
What's
But
the
it was
garbage
Alchemist,
hero?
unfortunately, it doesn't do anything. And I think Night Whisper's gonna be able to hold this one off again.
Ooh, Night Whisper is fucking dead on my screen.
Fine. No, he's got the BKB. He's gonna fight through it.
Slight misplay from Satan.
And throws on the ice path. What a goddamn player. Look at this guy. Satan's thinking about going in, but he thinks better of it. Nope. Nope. He wants the ES. He's going to farm. He doesn't know the danger he's in. No. And after all that, it's still a 13k gold lead, so it's holding pretty steady.
This game would be so easy if Pablo wasn't such a bum.
Yeah, it's true. Looks like he wasn't able to
too.
purchase that talent yet with all that Canadian money he apparently makes. So unfortunate for his team.
He has a fucking Ags and he goes for the 250 health instead of Spear Lance damage.
Oh boy, that's tough. Especially he's going into a heart now, so it's gonna have plenty of HP. I think that's gonna be difficult for the Dire to deal with when he does get the heart out. They're gonna have to. Oh! Satan gets found. Oh, that's a big pickup. He's alone up there. I don't know what he was doing.
That's a
man. That's a grand.
That's a killing spree for 1,000 gold.
And it's not more than that. That was only what the Knicks got. That's a full 2,000 gold swing. It was minus 500 for the Radiant and plus 1,500 for the Dire.
I think Satan just needs. He's going for the BKB now. I think he just needs to have the sheep stick and cancel with fuel.
Yeah, you don't like the BKB here?
I mean afterwards. BKB is good. I think he should have already had BKB at this point though. I think he's a bit underfarmed on, like besides for the Ags, just the actual items in his inventory, I think he's pretty underfarmed. And I don't like...
Yeah, if you look at it that way...
I don't like the bottle, I don't like the drum. He's been getting a lot of runes this game. I mean, not that many. Actually, he's probably only had like a couple of haste runes or something like that, and one invis. And that's not something... He used it immediately. He hasn't even saved those. Like, this bottle's just worthless. This drum, just worthless.
Oh, they're going in on Pablo here. See if they can find the right one in time. He does have... Oh, doesn't quite have the heart up yet. Oh, out he comes, and they're gonna get him really close. Yeah, he's gonna pop. Down he goes. And they're gonna be able to clean up the Shakiro too, unless he throws down some gnarly jukes. Oh yeah, they go the wrong way.
That's an easy
yeah, he's out of there. But that was a huge kill. It's probably one of... Yeah, the 2 big picks in a row. And it's tough. I mean, you got those 2 invis heroes out on the map that have tons of burst potential. So once again, like I said, I think I just think that Night Wishes or whatever Night Whisper's team is better at controlling the pace of the game. Seems like it slows down when they want it to slow down, and they can push the tempo when they need to as well.
Is this a Hex from Alk? Got a Mystic Staff.
Kind of makes sense, right? He gets a shitload of gold, might as well. How the fuck is he level 10 though? He's level 10 at 35 minutes into the video game. Holy shit. Oh my goodness.
He hasn't been farming at all. He's just been running around stunning and picking up bounty runes all game.
Yeah. He's got the blink now, which is nice. But just like, oh man. If he had that plus 400 concoction damage, he'd be like a thing. Not that he's going to be level 20 right now, but
and
he could at least
just
be closer than halfway.
Jakiro's just way up, like 4,000 units away from his team, just gets popped.
Oh, I totally missed that. I was watching. Yeah, their 5 is kind of a feeder. I've been noticing that. I can see why.
I think I took note of that.
Yeah. God, fucking Pablo's.
Yeah, it's slamming.
Ancient too. Fucking trash ass motherfucker. Talking shit about me.
Yeah, Pablo. I think he said I'd be divine if I played more.
I'm sure he's got tons of reasons why he's not divine. No, he's like that typical kid that's like, yeah, I could have kicked his ass, bro. It was windy that day. Like, always got a million fucking excuses. Yeah. We've all met Pablos in our life.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I'm glad that, you know, if they can pull this out, this will be his last RD standing, is because he's getting banned. So let's hope that the Dire can end this scourge forever. I know you're not supposed to be biased when you cast, but I'm obviously very biased.
I don't give a fuck. We can be biased all we want. The only guy watching is Zelfer.
What's up, Zelfer? You've been a great captain. Very good player. I'm gonna miss this mini team. Shout out to you and your drafting, both of players and heroes. Oh, I totally missed that. I stopped paying attention for a second. This AA is kind of fallen flat. I think if they would have picked a hero not to counter the Alchemist that has not been a hero in the game. I mean, AA is a fine hero even without having to counter an Alchemist, but he just hasn't had nearly the impact that he did on. I mean, like, I know that the Silencer's a pretty whatever hero, but
I mean, even I thought it was going to be a Pablo Alc, but
yeah,
I don't know. Like, Alchemist, can't you just, you know, dumpster him somehow?
Hero, this opens up the door for them to be able to defend this, actually. Here comes a stun on Melina, but it's way too deep, and the Alchemist just blown the fuck up. Nightwish is unleashed now. He can come in here and just fuck everybody up. He's got his BKB ready, as he hasn't used it yet for some reason. He just clicks him down, doesn't give a shit.
He's just clicking everybody down right now.
Doppel's out, and look at the team! Pablo's alone! Down! I think they're gonna do it! Holy shit, out comes the nice letting them fucking know about it. AA, what? There's an AA on the fucking Dire? I didn't even know about it.
Dude, he's got a fucking hand of Midas on AA. Come on, man.
Oh, Jesus. Look how close he is to his Ags right now.
Yeah, he's pretty damn close, if you ask me. Alright. Oh, man. That Alc just got, like, 4-shot.
He just, like, what's gonna happen if you stun a guy under their tier 4s? Like, your team's not gonna run past 3 fucking towers and all their heroes to try to follow up on that. Just that Blinken decision was so bad.
Yeah.
They're gonna take Roche off of it.
And he ends up giving the enemy team some gold as well in the form of a Gem of True Sight.
Oh, I didn't even see that he gave up the gem.
I don't think Dire saw either, because it's still on the ground in their base.
Oh, man. I want to message somebody. I'm not gonna do that, obviously. And I'm not friends with any of these idiots. I say idiots like the royal idiots. I actually don't have anything against any of the Night Whisper guys.
Well, Night Whisper was saying kick us out of the lobby, so...
Oh, well fuck that guy. We're gonna kick him out of the mini when we beat his team.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fine. Neither of these teams have any hope against this. We're too good for this. I am really excited to see Night Whisper pull this back, and it's down to evens up the kills, and it's a 1k lead from Radiant at this point with an Alchemist on the team. So basically they're behind. They did finish up the sheep stick on the Alchemist though, so they got the blink sheep, which is pretty scary.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's 40 minutes into the game, and this is a 5 armor fucking Alchemist.
Yeah, he is paper, and he's level 13. So in 10 minutes, or 5 minutes, he's able to get 3 levels, which actually is not too bad. But being level... I think they're finally... yeah, they started giving him...
Did they give out all the eggs? No, he just gave out 2 of them to the cores.
He just gave out 2, yeah.
I feel like Jakiro deserves an eggs. But
I don't know how much
hexes...
it increases the damage by him.
Well, it's a significant margin, plus it lowers the cooldown by a shitload. 30 seconds. Does it?
It cuts it in half?
Oh, it's just 50% uptime. 60-second cooldown, 50% uptime. If you time it correctly, you can make it kill like 2 waves.
Right. That makes sense.
Plus, it's really long.
Why is it? Okay, they're after the Earthshaker. Or they're after Satan. They have 2 invisible heroes. Oh man, how did they know he was up there? Where's their... Oh, okay. No, where the fuck is Dire's Ward? I don't know, I guess they're just players, and I think he's gonna be able to BKB and run away. Yeah,
okay,
he's fine.
Villain just saved Satan there by not just stunning.
Yeah, that's a shame.
He would have
alright,
died
though.
for sure as well, because Lena's got a fucking Daedalus right now.
Yep. What do you think of this Lena build? Oh, Satan! Wow. Morph just got blown all the way the fuck up. That's a pretty big deal.
He didn't even have his Lincoln pop. What even happened there?
Oh, he just the Satan saw him coming, so he just channeled his ult, and the ult one-shotted him. Oh, and this fight breaking out without Night Whisper is gonna be pretty hard for the Dire.
Yeah.
We'll see if they get. Nah, yeah. I think you just disengage. Oh no! But the Lena's in, and she's just gonna drop.
Yeah, if
BKB
Night Whisper
before
dies like that, then this team has no chance.
You just gotta go. Oh, he's gonna try to keep fighting? Seems really brave. I guess there's nothing you can do.
He just has to try to keep fighting. There.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do. I don't know why Dire just went in after Night Whisper just fed like that, though.
Yeah, when Night Whisper goes down like that, you just gotta... I mean, that's your team.
You just gotta go into your own fountain and wait for him.
No. We're not giving this guy Morphling, I've decided. Oh, and he found the gem, finally. He doesn't pick it up, though. He just pings it.
Cares. Needs a gem. Pick it up with the courier.
Alright, fuck map control, I guess. That's the real PL. He does have the Echo up. I wonder if they're gonna wait here for Night Whisper to come up. Oh, there's no mana on the PL.
Night Whisper does not want to buy back here, and that's the double stun.
No, he really doesn't. They're gonna get Pablo anyway. He goes down. He doesn't have to buy back.
Dark Smoke.
Oh, and he saved the Echo, and he's gonna pop the Darkseer as well. Holy shit. Oh man, that was brutal. And they're gonna clean this up. Yep.
Gets a crit out of Invis hit for that extra crit damage. I think you can crit off of that damage.
Off of what damage?
The Shadow Blade damage, 175.
Oh yeah, totally. Let's see, it's got buyback on Pablo, right? Yeah, Pablo's got buyback, Darkseer's definitely got buyback. Here comes the buybacks, but if they win this fight, this could put it away. No, looks like they're gonna back off and reset the lanes.
They've got some serious wombo combo with the Darkseer plus Alk plus SF. And all
Yeah, they
three
haven't
of
been
those
able to
heroes have
execute
blink.
that at all, but if they did, they could definitely win a fight and turn this thing on its head. Especially with all the, let's check the buyback status here. And
It's mostly just
yeah,
been Kobe comboing with himself with the Centaur.
yeah.
But they've got like such ridiculous wombo combo potential, Pablo. They've got Ice Path, they've got Alchemist Stun, got SF ult, SF Raise, they've got Centaur Stomp. They could just wipe their whole team if they get a good vac to something. Al just goes in for no reason.
Oh, Al is just super dead again. Once again, he's in there stunning, and there's just nobody close to him. Lena can't go down here, but she is in. She's feeling brave. Doesn't turn anything up, but definitely the AA is a bigger loss than the Alchemist. So right now, this favors the Radiant as far as the 4v4. I mean, you know, as far as that trade, but I think that especially with the cheese, that Morphling is still much stronger than anything they have on the Radiant.
I feel so bad for Satan. Just imagine if Pablo was 20% less of a clown.
Yep. Oh man, down goes Pablo, that's huge. They're gonna get his buyback here, I'm sure of it. Unless Satan's able to pull some magic. No, Satan's fine actually. He's got his BKB ready to go, so. And his blink's coming up. Yeah, he's got that level 25. There's no catching that fucker. It's so annoying.
It's so annoying. the fucking 40% Link Yule.
I don't think we're gonna have to ban any of his heroes because looking like a dire 2-0 here. They're marching down mid. They're gonna get the buyback. The villain's got the sheep stick up, which is really nice against that SF. Oh, they're bringing 2 back. Night Whisperer didn't give a shit. He goes in.
Yeah, Hex.
It seems like.
Getting stunned.
Oh no, the Alk stun. It comes out.
It wasn't Morphing
He's in
Strength.
trouble. Oh man.
Satan just
Down he
uses
goes.
his
That's
ult
brutal.
instead of just Shadow Raising.
Yeah.
I think he would have done more damage with 2 Shadow Raises than using his ult there.
Yeah.
But he just felt like using.
Yeah, and they check Roshan, who is not close to coming back up. I think they're gonna try to go. I can't believe they didn't get Pablo's supply back there. It's a shame for them. It looks like they are gonna get Night Whisper, so I'd be very surprised if they were able to hold this off. Does Pablo have bots? No, and he can't buy him without sacrificing his buyback, so. Lena collects the 200 gold. And this is just a free stun on the Jakiro for the Knicks, if he wants it. They're spamming the wave out, and I guess they're gonna be able to hold the buyback on Night Whisper. They're not pressing the issue. I guess they have PTSD from when the game turned around on them totally by trying to go for that mid-rax.
Night Whisper's team is fully caught up at this point. The Alchemist bounty rune advantage is all but disappeared.
He's getting 762 gold per bounty room at this point. I can see why taking this late is kind of. What does he do with it though?
I guess buy moon shards, buy more eggs.
Buy more eggs, yeah. And it seems like they lost their timing here with the Radiant did. I'd be surprised if they still went to this.
Eggs, right?
But Pablo is an idiot, so I mean he can still go in for it. They jump on the Lena. This time there is some follow-up. Let's see if she's able to get the BK. Oh, the stun comes out. She's able to get her BKB off.
What the
And the
fuck?
fight's kind of stalemated. Here comes the big dude, though. Morphling coming in. Gonna start trying to click down Satan. Is he gonna be able to catch him? He does. Oh, and the fight's just gonna turn its head. The Lena goes down. She doesn't have a buyback. Huge Echo Sun's gonna turn the fight around. Night Whisper just coming in swinging, and I think this might be it, dude. I think they did it. They're fighting their own illusions right now. If they could clean up his Darkseer, that'd be really nice. Yeah, they got him. He's down. Not getting out.
That's
I'm
an
assuming
incredible
they're gonna be
fight. No
barreling
Darkseer.
down mid.
No Darkseer for 100. They've got 4 buybacks, but as you can see, they can't fight. They can't fight into Dire at all.
Yeah. What did you see in that fight? Anything stick out to you in particular?
The thing that stuck out to me more than anything else was just the fact that Satan jumped in and used his Yule on a stun target.
Oh, the Lena?
Yeah, if he just burst down that Lena with his E-Blade double raise instead of doing some kind of weird Yule stuff, I think maybe he misclicked it.
Yeah, he didn't pop his BKB either because he got stunned trying to hit the combo.
Yeah, I think he misclicked his Yule instead of the E-Blade because
and they're gonna try to make
they're
the
right
magic
next to
happen
each
for
other.
EV5 here. The Hex comes out onto the Nyx, but he doesn't give a shit. This is the fight over Roshan, and they're gonna go into it 4v4. Oh, and it's in trouble on the Earthshaker. Oh, but he goes out of. Nope. No, they can't see him anymore. But the BKB force on the Morphling. He's got a lot of strength morph right now, and I don't think he's gonna win this toe-to-toe against Pablo unless he morphs his own shit and he comes out the stun. Oh no, AA missed his ult, and that would have turned the fight totally around. Night Whisper's in trouble.
Dumpster him,
Big stun
Satan.
coming out.
Dumpster him, Satan.
Let's see.
No, he's not doing it.
Oh.
He's dead.
No, he's able
getting
to
away.
blink out of it. That was his own. Uh-oh. I think he might have saved Night Whisper again.
Satan's
It's
solo
really
on
unclear how
mana.
this fight's gonna go to. Oh, Lena gets in. Satan fucked up. He should have just gone for that. Oh, where's the laser? Where's the laser? It doesn't come out.
Where's the Hex?
Oh, they get Pablo! They get Pablo! He's got no buyback. This might do it. Oh, if they get the Lena though. Alright, Lena's doesn't have buyback either. Satan coming back in. He's trying to save this, but I think he's just gonna feed and end the fucking game. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. I don't see how they could hold. Those two are on buyback or on buyback cooldown.
Yeah, both of the cores.
Night Wishes. We gotta be a little bit careful here with these hard-hitting illusions. Somebody
Holy
call
fuck,
out
that
Lena illusion. Somebody. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna NTG's all over it. Bit of a player. They'll say they're gonna heal up and just go screaming down mid. They could just end the game right. 60 seconds, and it's just a Darkseer and a non-core Alchemist. Now look at Night Whisper though, just sitting on 1 HP.
Fucking NTG with the 50-minute fucking raindrops.
What a player. NTG's been really good this series as well.
Yeah, it almost saved his life, those raindrops.
No. I could see why you would do it against the Shadow Fiend.
If you have the slot 15 minutes into the game, I guess.
No, fuck it.
Okay.
Got the 100 agility out on the Nyx. It literally just gives them armor and right click right now. And move speed, I guess, but...
It's
I don't know.
It's so hard with Chant Totem. It's for like 800.
Jesus Christ. They're running out of time here. I think they're not going to be able to end the game. It took them a really long time to get down mid.
Yeah.
A really long time. Should have been there a long time ago.
I'm about 2 billion% sure Night Whisper should have got Boots of Travel here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the gold to do it. He could have the dual balls that don't hit fucking anything.
That's
Is he really gonna back him off? He's gonna stun him with the A on disc up. And they're just gonna leave him. Lena has Boots of Travel. They could try to go for
surge.
something. Oh, it's a huge AA all coming in. See if it... Nope. Nope.
They're
just
gonna...
gonna... Oh, it's Dark Smoke. He's gonna blink out. He's gonna blink out.
And Pablo just dumpsters himself by not fucking just walking next to him with the shell.
They're gonna go in for Roshan here, but they can do something about it. If they know it's happening, they can definitely fight it. Still no fucking Ags on this goddamn AA. Holy shit.
Parallel Wall could do some work, but he casted it perpendicular to how it should have been.
Yeah, it ended up being Parallel Wall. I would have gone... The 150 iron damage is so much goddamn damage. I think I would have gone for it.
It is a lot of damage, but who do you put it on? The real PL?
I guess it's true. Yeah, you can put it on fake PLs.
Yeah,
that's a good
I guess
point.
you could just put it on, like, some fake PLs, I guess.
Yeah, you can put it on himself and just jump in. He's got the blanking combo and just... I mean, if you're hitting everybody for that much DPS...
I'll just buzz 28 sentries.
What the fuck?
28 Sentry Alchemist. He
You just threw 2.8k gold down the drain. But what do you expect from a guy named 32Ws?
I guess he doesn't want to feed another gem. So he decides to buy 28 sentries.
Oh no, they have one on cooldown. God.
I mean, when you're getting 850 gold per fucking bounty, I guess you might as well just buy 28 sentries at once. Actually,
I mean,
he has 2 sentries in base, so it was actually 30 sentries at once.
Yeah, I think that's just a sign of tilt. Look at AA is way back. He's gonna make for goddamn sure he hits this fucking ult.
And he's got the nullifier and Alk now.
He's got the please TP home and get your... Oh, you can't TP home and pick up the Ags. No.
The Ags on who? Nyx?
AA.
Oh, AA.
I thought the fight was gonna break out. Oh, I think Satan's gonna blow him up anyway. Yeah, he's toast.
This AA just has 2 gems in his
pepperones,
stash.
man. There's no way. Nice little dodge, but it's not gonna matter.
He's just got 2 gems on AA stash.
I saw that.
It's
yeah.
pretty funny.
Oh, fight breaking out down south. Who's that that's in trouble there? I can't click on him. Oh, Night Whisper loses his first life. Lena goes down. Ooh, this is an issue.
Satan just whiffs his ult.
Oh man, I don't think... Maybe with that dunk, Night Whisper can get out.
Oh, man.
Can he turn on Satan? Can he bring him down? Oh, the illusion room!
I thought Night Whisper was missing his raises, but it was actually Satan missing the raises.
Oh! God, Whisper is just out there making plays, dude. I don't think he's gonna make it, but He's gonna make it.
Oh, he's fine.
No.
No, he's dead.
So close! You gotta buy back, obviously. It's gonna have to come out right now. Okay, actually,
is
you didn't have to.
disgusting.
No!
They've got no creeps.
Look at the lanes, buddy.
They buy back, but there's no fucking
There's
creeps.
no creeps. That's so tragic.
I can't tell. I can't
Yeah,
tell which
Satan
team is more
immediately
tilted.
knows.
I can't tell
I
which
think
team is more
that's-
tilted here.
I don't think that's a tilt play. I think that's more of a, you know, you get to this late game and your heart's beating a million miles a minute, you know, and you just start playing too fast, and you do shit like that. Because that was my initial thought too. It was like, fuck, the buyback's gonna have to come out right now. And then I stopped to look at the lanes. I was like, oh shit, I would have probably made the same mistake, to be honest.
No, dude, I saw those lanes. I saw them taking the fight. I looked at the lane. It was all the way back. And then he bought back, and I'm like, what the fuck was this
The
buyback?
double buyback is what's so brutal. If it was one of them, that's okay, but
That might have actually
Both of them
lost
big
them the game.
cores.
Those buybacks with the lanes put all the way on Radiant side of
gonna
the
make
map.
the game way hard. They can't lose another fight for another 6 minutes or 7 minutes unless they bring down some cores with them, you know?
This game should not have gone this late.
Mm-mm.
Pablo, 2000% clown.
Yeah. Almost feel bad for him if he wasn't such an asshole.
He's got a BKB, dude.
Got a BKB, okay. Not a butterfly. Did he
I
go for the
guess.
doppel? Of course he went for the doppel cooldown.
I guess BKB is okay. Doppel cooldown is alright.
With the doppel cooldown?
I think doppel cooldown's fine, but the BK... Okay. I think you get one or the other.
combination is weird.
You get one or
that's
the
what I was
other.
saying.
I don't mind
want
the
the
doppel.
crits that burst down the morphling. Because you could just rip through a morphling if you had the 30% crit.
I think you have enough damage. Like, these items are just dog shit. But you have enough damage. If you had different items, like you'd have Butterfly, you'd have Banta, you'd have...
He also bought out for that VKB.
I would
He
have
does
got
not
the
have
pipe.
buyback right now.
I would have got the pipe. He would have had enough damage on this PL to go the doppelganger cooldown, and like, it's just overkill with the BKB and the doppel cooldown. 3-second doppel cooldown, that's going to be enough to dodge so much of their shit on Dire. I like that Pablo had enough brain power to look at his talent tree, and instead of going for the critical strike like 90,000% of... I gotta stop exaggerating numbers, it's getting annoying. Instead of going for the critical strike like most PL players do, he actually used his brain and got the doppelganger cooldown. And they've got this much AoE. There's so much stuff to dodge. And it's pretty funny in fights on PL. You just gotta make sure you don't have auto-select summon units on, because you'll tank FPS. Every time you cast, you'll get more and more illusions, and the more things that you have selected, the more you lag. So you just need to get like a source of regen on PL. Personally, I like to go... I tried it a couple times, and I went Bloodthorn as the source of regen. So that way you get the critical strike, and you get the doppelganger cooldown.
Right.
And what you do is you just press it off cooldown. You just spam that W. And it's just pretty funny.
It's so hard to... Yeah, it's such a pain in the ass to deal with. Because you have to re-find the real PL every time.
Yeah.
And you're getting more and more illusions.
It says 3-second cooldown, but it's effectively a 2-second cooldown because you're...
Right, because you spend a second off the map.
Yeah.
So they're gonna force the high ground here. They got a 10k. Just kidding. It's just Satan pushing up.
It's actually more like
right now.
It's more like a 1.9 second cooldown because there is that 100 millisecond delay after you cast it, and it gets cast before you actually go into the doppelganger, and you're off the map for 1 second.
All right, you nerd. Nobody needs to know about the 0.1 seconds here. We do see another. We do see another Aghanim getting picked up, and I think it's gonna put it on the Jakiro.
Yeah, it's gotta be Jakiro.
Would you put it on the Jekro or the Darkseer? Oh, the Darkseer's already got his. I was gonna say because he's all in on the.
Okay, yeah, the Darkseer already has it. I would have given Darkseer the Ags over Jakiro. I think Jakiro's the last priority, other than the Alchemist, of course.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, and it's a little bit scary with you know, the refresher, the Ags, and the double wall.
This Darkseer
There could be
so
a
fun.
shitload of walls coming out from this guy. That's 4 walls. You can make a box.
Yeah, you can box them in with your walls. You can make a room.
You can make a room. I'd be really impressed actually if he made a square room. That'd be really be a little bit of a feat.
All he has to do is, you know, turn 90 degrees and he can do it. He just has to blink in and press wall on himself.
Oh, speaking of blinking in, no, he had the real Pablo lined up dead to rights. His team's not with him. Let's see if they're gonna go on this, and they're not. God damn it, that makes me so angry. They could have killed Pablo straight up if he would have just full on committed, but he had no way of knowing that was the real Pablo, so that's tough.
I think you could have guessed that that was the real Pablo.
Yeah, but 62 minutes into a, you know, semi-final win or go home game, I could see how you'd be too nervous. They would go ahead and pull the trigger there. It's a little easier for us with the, you know,
Oh no,
just
this
watching
is
these nerds play.
it's what Night Whisper's team has 1 and Pablo's has 0. It's
Right.
The best of 3, right?
Yeah, I meant the series is, you know, if they win this, they're
overall.
on to the finals. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I think both teams have a gem. Yeah, that's true. The Alchemist, for all of his fucking gold, still doesn't have buyback. And I think the Radiant are like unnecessarily hemming themselves in, or Dire's unnecessarily hemming themselves in here. I think they can go fight. They're 16k, 15k behind, but like I said, a lot of that net worth is on a fucking Alchemist. Ooh, and if they have the refresher shard up on Earthshaker, if they don't give him these spells off, that's gonna be a problem. Do you have buyback? He does have buyback. That's good. I think he needs a buyback right now. Here comes out the first wall, and oh my god, so many players go down.
Ooh, this Morphling illusion, man. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's hitting
He's
like
ripping his own base.
2 Morphling illusions.
Yeah. Look at 300 damage a pop.
This is hitting as hard as the real Morphling.
The 36 seconds
Against the
cooldown
buildings.
on the Lina.
Like, these are illusions
buyback.
hitting exactly as hard as the real Morphling against the buildings. Well, maybe not. Well, quite reduced, actually. But against players, ooh.
Really?
Well, with 2
No,
of
he
them,
actually
it was
does more
pretty
damage.
damn fast.
140%.
I was talking about against the
Satan
buildings, though.
down.
The second
Let's see if
wall,
they can pick up Pablo
the
here.
wall is
Oh,
so
no.
good.
But they can see which one Pablo is, and they take him down because of the BKB.
Night
Fine, he's
Whisperer.
so Night Whisper's okay. He's just gotta watch out for his own goddamn illusions that he needs to be clearing out right now because they do way too much damage. Night Whisper's back in the base, and they're gonna lose. Is he gonna get this fucking Rax? Come on, Whisper. No, he's deeper than on the fucking. And then, oh my god.
Night Whisper almost got dumpstered by his illusion there. If it
And
wasn't,
they need to get down mid and get some buybacks. They need to get something off this big victory that they pulled all the way out of their ass. They at least saved the buyback on the Lina, and I don't remember. They still have it on the Morphling, so they're still in okay shape. But he needs to get the goddamn boots of travel. This is tilting me a little bit. Oh, excuse me.
he's got 7k gold with no boots
Yeah,
of
what are
travel.
you doing with all
Come
that
on,
gold?
come on.
You have treads. They need to be flying down mid right now. Like this is their opportunity to win the goddamn video. If they get a buyback on one of these cores and then pop them, they could take the whole series right now. So they need to be going faster.
They got refresher started on Earthshaker.
There we go. There we go. Melina's gonna be able to bots in.
They're going to
Hey,
have a
nobody
double
gives a
Echo
shit.
Slam. This might be the game, the $0 double Echo Slam win.
They're just gonna shred this before anybody can even buy back. Pablo's gonna hold his buyback, and I think that might cost them another Rax. Yeah, they're trading their 2 core buybacks for another set of Rax. We'll see if they stick around. They should. They really should. Comes another
The
wall.
wall.
The illusion's
Villain.
really low
Crit.
though.
If he crit there. If he crit there with that illusion, he just would have been dead on danger. Or on,
Oh,
on
and-
villain, I mean.
clearing out his illusions. Okay, I guess good decision by Pablo's team to hold those buybacks. It worked out. I think they could have pressed the issue a bit harder on Dyer, but decide not to. Play it safe, and they're gonna clean up this Roshan before Radiant get there. They don't even know. Oh no. Okay, they know.
Here comes the double echo. On nothing, because Jakiro uses
No,
Salt.
NTG is in the back, and he's gonna get blown up by this
NTG.
SF. No, he's not.
Doesn't get blown up. Still has echo.
Night Whisper
He can go in
using
and
the
echo.
Roshan pit, the terrain really well, but he's stunned up. Oh, let's see if his boy Dark can pull him out of this fire again. And he's just getting murdered from Satan. He just chomps through him, no problem. Out comes a refresher on Darkseer, and he doesn't need it. Finally, the
Yes,
Echo
walls
Slam
for
comes
nothing.
out, but it doesn't do anything. And where'd Lena go? Oh, she got killed. Ooh,
I don't even know what she
that's
got
tough.
killed by. Oh, she walked into the...
She got,
Jakiro
did she get
something.
killed by the newts? No, okay.
Somebody got killed by neutrals.
Neutral Keep killed the AA. And they didn't finish up Roshan. Okay. Alright, going back in. So they're gonna clean it up here. Gonna hold the Night Whispers buyback in exchange for Roshan.
Darkseer seems
It's
like
fine.
a real lad this patch, you know?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know,
So it means
he
good?
just seems like a good hero. I don't know.
Yeah, didn't we pick him up in our last series and won with him? We beat these guys with it, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Totally cold too. I'd like done like 4 practice games, and we just whipped it out on him.
He just feels like a good hero. I don't know.
I think it's the laning that makes him good right now because
dual
of
lane.
it's such a suicide
Is it-
lane again,
Yeah, it's a suicide lane, sure.
and he really excels
But you
there.
can dual lane, and Darkseer
Yeah.
is an incredible dual laner. I got a little bit of call
Right.
A here. I don't know if the players are feeling it.
Yeah, I got that too. So they got the Aegis up. Who has the cheese? I guess they're gonna hold it for the Satan, I'm sure. Refresher shard on Darkseer, so he's got 3 walls potentially. Is that refresher shard gonna refresh his refresher?
No.
Okay. Oh, they got the. Okay. Alchemist doing his patented going in way too fucking deep, and he's gonna lose his life for it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's
Eventually.
gonna get chewed up.
Eventually he's gonna die.
still.
Okay, there
Okay,
you go.
brought him down. Lena commits the BKB.
Wall and nothing.
And here comes Night Whisper. They need to get in there right now if they're gonna not get negged. Oh, and they don't have. They're gonna get negative. Oh, maybe not the big echo.
But Night
They do get
Whisper-
negged.
He's getting dumpstered
Night
by
Whisper
these
okay?
illusions.
He needs to get out of the fucking wall.
Dude, there's
Look at all
3
these
Morphling
illusions.
illusions. 3 Morphling illusions, man.
Jesus.
These illusions are ending the game.
Yep, and I don't think there's any buybacks. It looks like we're going to a game 3 unless Night Whisper can pull out a little bit more magic. He's going in hard, he's gonna get one.
Kills
And
Kobe.
he's just going for the end, but he knows which one's real! He's gonna fucking stop him! I think he's gonna stop him if he can find the right PL again. And he is, he's gonna, oh, he's gotta cut through another one too. I didn't realize that, that's gonna be tough.
Pablo's just not casting Doppelganger on a fucking
Yeah,
2-second
he's gotta
cooldown.
keep fighting. Night Whisper doesn't have a choice.
Cast Doppel!
He has a buyback. So Night Whisper can come back. Don't run! Keep hitting, you idiot!
He could just be
Buyback.
casting Doppel and hitting the
and then
Ancient at the
did
same
not-
time.
No, there's not enough time. Damn. Yeah, that's a shame. That was a really good comeback by Dyer that, you know, ended up blowing it in the end with some subpar play by the Lena, I think, specifically. Night Whisper wasn't able to carry that one, and you know, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments Pablo makes, or if they go for this alchemist strategy again.
Yeah, I am interested in seeing that. I'm really glad I'm watching this game. It's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, this is entertaining. I mean, it's fun. It's good for us to be scouting, but I'm also having a lot of fun just I'm casting it.
Yeah, casting is pretty fun.
That was an exciting match.
probably need to practice talking though.
Yeah, I do not fancy myself a play-by-play guy, but I think that's
Oh, I think you're
natural
doing
dynamic
fine.
between the two of us.
Yeah, probably. I think you're doing fine, but I feel like the way that I'm talking, it sounds like I have a speech impediment, even though I don't.
No, you're fine, dude. I'm really bad with names while I'm watching a game.
Just call it
like,
by the heroes. Who fucking cares?
Well, that's what I try to do, but like I'm bad with that too. I've always been bad with that. Like when I'm playing thing, I get excited and I like it. That just like the recall of like ancient apparition is like pretty far back in my mind and shit like that. So I'll just say things like, and then he picks up the Ags and comes in with a huge ult, and you have no
Yeah,
about,
who's he?
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
exactly. So like in the moment I get fired up about like a big echo slam or something, and the names elude me.
Oh man, what a series so far.
Right? Man, it is exciting and fun though. I think I might try getting stoned for this last game and see how I cast.
I wish I had some weed. No money.
Where do you live again?
Florida.
Oh no, what part of Florida?
South Florida, West Palm Beach.
That's north of Miami, right? Well, everything's
Yeah,
north of Miami,
north of
but
Miami.
like
It's like West Palm Beach is where the
that's
servants
good.
of Palm Beach Island lived.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. West Palm Beach. Let's see where that is. The first thing that pops up is one hospitalized after car plows into the canal. Breaking, judge denies bond for man arrested in West Palm Beach. Definitely Florida. Now, my grandparents lived in Clearwater, which is right outside of Tampa, if you're not familiar.
Oh, I've never been
And-
there.
So I spent a lot of time with. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I was totally right. It's just north of Miami. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours north of Miami.
Is
Something
that
like
really
that.
too? Oh, there's Fort Lauderdale. Okay, I'm starting to get the.
Yeah, Florida's really big. It actually,
Yeah, it's fucking huge.
from where I am, it takes like an entire day of driving to get to Georgia.
Yeah, that was the thing. I remember. Like literally half the drive was to the border, and then like the rest of it was driving through Florida.
Florida's such a fucking dumpster state.
Yeah, it's too like I thought. Like growing up, I thought it was the best because I would just go to Clearwater and go to the beautiful beach, and like my grandparents lived there, and we'd get like the orange ice cream and stuff, and I thought it was awesome, you know. And then I growing up, I was like, oh, it's kind of garbo actually.
Yeah, pretty much anything except for South Florida is just Hicksville.
Yep.
And South Florida, it's either poor people or it's the people who live in like high rises in Miami, or it's the people who live on Palm Beach Island.
Right. Oh wow, I didn't realize the Bahamas were so close. That's really close. Well,
Oh yeah, you can boat there in like a couple hours. I think like I don't it's less than 3, I think. I don't know exactly how many it is, but I know it's less than 3.
holy shit, Cuba's really close too. Can't believe we're not allowed to go there. It's so cool. It's right fucking there, especially Havana. Havana's like the closest city.
Yeah.
It's like the country I want to go to the most. Like mostly because they say we're not allowed to, but like also it's been untouched is really cool to me.
Yeah, the Cuba situation is pretty unfortunate. I mean, what have they done to us?
Yeah, it sucks. Obviously, it's like these like quarrels between governments that involve the people that don't give a shit, and we're not part of any of it. You know?
Yeah. People of Cuba have definitely suffered from the United States sanctions on them.
Yeah, poor guys. Taking a lot longer for this next game to come up.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe everybody's taking a small break after the last one.
Yeah, I imagine.
Look at the lobby. Lobby's up. Nobody's in it though.
Yep.
The lobby's on a delay too. The lobby's on a 2-minute delay as well, I think. Or you're actually in it.
Oh, I gotta restart Dota here.
Alright.
I was trying to guess the password again.
Should have just typed in Jews. It was probably Jews.
Probably. Fucking Pablo. Just get kicked again. No, whatever. They're missing out on a sweet cast.
And nobody's watching the cast except Zelfer.
What a shame.
I feel like we're doing an okay job. Maybe my camera work could be better. But
I'd listen. I've definitely had my games casted much worse before. You'll be like, we need to stop now, and we're gonna Monday.
are you looking at Satan's stream?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh fuck.
I'm fucking sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
That was a close one.
It's a shame the cast won't be on the games either.
Whatever. This is how it is.
Yep.
Just waiting for the game 3. Scores 1-1.
Fear and Sumail have the same rank. I'm kind of surprised by that.
Here's a good player.
What team is SG?
SG. Isn't SG a Chinese player?
No, it's a team.
Oh. SG.
They have the rank 7 and rank 16 player on their team. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, I don't know about that team. I've never heard of him. Or maybe I probably have heard of him. I'm not sure if I've ever watched him play though. Ooh, they're really dragging their feet with this next game, this last game. It's 10 out of 10 in the lobby. They must just be waiting on, Pablo to go shoot up in the bathroom real quick or something.
Fucking got him. Sulfur didn't even acknowledge our shoutouts, man. Maybe he did on your stream, actually.
Sulfur doesn't have to chat, there's a fucking delay. No reason to chat. I've got a 5-minute delay, and plus there's a 2-minute delay on the game as well, so.
Is it Jess Dota? /Jess Dota?
Jess_Dota.
Okay, I was like, oh shit, the stream's offline. Fucking casting into the darkness this whole time.
Mess up that bad. Pretty okay at streaming. My computer's kind of bad though, so I have to do it on 720p 30.
I think we just lost Sulfur. It's down to one person watching now.
Sulfur still has chat open.
Yeah, okay. That's funny.
I use a here, I'll show you a picture.
I'll be right back while we're waiting for this to fire up here. Oh, game's up.
That's what my Twitch chat looks like. I pasted it in Discord.
Oh, cool. Huh. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'll be RB too. Alright. Back. I don't know what's going on with this game. Maybe I have to reconnect. Oh, there we go. To reconnect. Here's a first ban. Huck. Phoenix. Do they have a Phoenix player on Danger Noodles? Is that Dark Smoke a Phoenix player or something? I don't know. Dying ban. And they do ban the Knicks. Bugna. First two games, the Knicks gets through the first phase. Finally ban it. That is. Typing in chat? Oh no, that was just going into reserve time. Oh no, it was respect. First phase banned the Morphling. I feel like all they have to do is pressure the Morphling.
All right, what are we looking at here? Looks like they finally made an adjustment. Two adjustments that I really like, actually.
Yeah.
Getting rid of the Nixus accident and the Morphling.
I really like that, but let's be realistic here. 2 games so far, they pick Morph. 2 games, it doesn't get pressured.
Right. Tiny coming out. I'm hoping that's another Dark Smoke. Specialty.
I don't know. This fucking Tiny is just such a dog shit hero. I don't know.
Yeah. Does it still scale into 100% with the tree grab?
No. It doesn't scale into 100% anymore. It's like, it stops at 80.
Bonus damage. Splash. Oh, it starts at 30 and goes up to 60. Dude,
oh,
wasn't
it's
it just
60. I thought it was 80.
Holy fuck, yeah, it went from 100% to 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, that's a huge, huge nerf. You don't see those big sweeping nerfs like that anymore. Yeah, they get a hold of the silencer. They was pretty successful in game 1. A little bit nervous for him not having the Morphling.
What the fuck are they thinking picking this Tiny though? Like, what the hell?
I mean, maybe it's just a Dark Smoke special. I mean, back in the day when before Beastmaster was cool, before the rework, my team would run it a lot, and because it was a comfort hero for me, and we kind of knew what to do with it. So, hoping for Danger Noodle's sake, that's the case here. Is it's just a hero that they're pretty good with. So I think he's going to struggle in the laning phase at this. Like if you look at those two supports, no matter what carry they're against. So
Yeah, those two supports just destroy Tiny. His low
Mhm.
attack speed, he doesn't
Mhm.
get out of the cogs, and the Maledict just, ooh, goodbye.
yeah, pretty brutal.
Ban out the Nyx. Like you actually have, like you even have to counter Tiny with a Nyx.
Right.
You don't have to counter Tiny. He just counters himself.
Dota counters Tiny.
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay, I could
Noise.
kind of see that. The Silencer is a pretty good pickup here, especially against the Witch Doctor. But I don't know if I would have banned out the Faceless Void with a Silencer on hand. You know, 'cause they can't follow up with any spells. Probably would have gotten rid of that SF because Satan balled out pretty hard on it, and without that Morphling to just chunk through him, I'd be pretty nervous about it.
Yeah, don't they pick SF here? I mean, they already have a Clockwork. They can just give an SF an even better start in lane.
I can't imagine they don't. I mean, what do you even do about it? Unless you got like a bomb ass TA player
What?
up your sleeve. How comes a Venomancer and I don't see why?
It's a Pablo Venomancer special. I'm
You
pretty
think it's
sure.
going to be on Pablo? That he's going to run a carry?
Yeah, I think he plays Veno. I don't think Satan plays it.
It seems like something. I mean, I would think it would be one of the two lanes. I wouldn't think it would be mid,
Probably not.
but I could be wrong.
I think you just want to put this Venomancer against the Tiny. So, like, you just right click him once, and you press Gale on Tiny, and he's running at 100 speed.
Yeah, I think Tiny's going to suffer no matter what, which is unfortunate because I think that's the second best player on their team. It's surprising that nice for Danger Noodles has been able to do this well with mid being kind of a weakness for them. It's pretty tough to work around when your mid is outmatched.
Yeah, he's not outmatched every game.
That's true. It seems like he is in this series. I think Satan is the best player on Pablo's side, so
I think
I
Satan's
mean,
probably the best mid player in Div 3, period.
could be true. I guess we didn't really run anybody scary, unless it's one of you two. Then I don't know anybody else. You were Zelfer, and then you're
I mean,
probably
plus,
right. Probably
plus Satan is actually like a mid player.
Mm-hmm.
Neither
Yeah,
Zelfer
you two are
or
just
I
moonlighting.
yeah, neither Zelfer or I are mid players.
I think those are. God, I think you were last pick for our team. Is that true? No. You were just the last core. I think he was gonna get some ancient tune, and I was like, nah, fuck it, dude. Go for the unknown. It really worked out for us, obviously.
Yeah.
Even though we don't have an actual mid player.
It doesn't matter. You
Yeah,
don't need a
neither of
mid
you.
player.
Neither of you have really been getting dumpstered or anything, so.
I think I got dumpstered when I played Dragon Knight and they had a bunch of magic damage. Other than that, like, I didn't get dumpstered.
I feel like, didn't Zelfer go off on OD on that game?
Yeah, I
think
made
he went,
some
like,
bad
15-3.
plays. I made some bad plays that game.
I felt like you still did what you needed to do though. Like you would just jump in and they would have to spend all their spells on you, and then Zelfer would just be building up his int and blowing everybody up. It
I
was
still
kind of
think
that
it was on
fear
me,
three
though.
position from the mid DK. I remember that game pretty well actually. I know what you're saying though. Yeah, I'm sure there's some plays that you would like to take back. I wonder if this is a mid Kunkka. I cannot
might
believe
be.
they didn't pick up a. So it is probably going to be a mid. They could move Satan over to Oh, that's such a
It might
good
just
pick against a
be-
mid Veno.
It might just be a 32W Veno offlane.
I could see it.
I don't think you run a Venomancer versus Sniper in the mid lane.
I mean, yeah, they kind of put him in a corner there, huh? I think they were the plan was to put Pablo mid on that Venomancer.
Oh
And
yeah,
then-
Satan does play Jug.
Yeah. So that was a really smart pick. Oh man, please ban the Shadow Feed just to be safe, because they could run that. They could even get fancy and run an aggro lane, I think, because Kunkka Silencer is not super scary.
Yeah, it really isn't. You can... I think you can pretty
could-
much run a Clockwork Venom. Depending on what their carry pick is.
In the offlane,
Yeah, in the offlane.
I'd be a little bit more nervous about that because once the Kunkka gets a hold of you, like what if the Kunkka goes on the Venom? Like then what happens? Assuming you have a
You just have to use the Clockwork as a barrier to the Venom.
oh the Clockwork, not the, I was thinking the Witch Doctor for some reason. Yeah, the Clockwork can kind of save him. Outcomes of OD ban. Interesting. That's so targeted. So they definitely want an off in their Underlord. They're thinking.
Oh yeah, Night Whisper
Tide.
plays the OD, but I don't know if he plays it now that it got nerfed so hard.
Oh god, I just like wanted to message Night Whisper right now and be like, it's an off lane. Like if they want a tanky hero that gets countered in the safe lane by an OD, like so clearly. Unless they know something about Night Whisper that I don't know. Who would your ban be coming out if I just gave you that info? Oh, that was a smart ban too, actually. That could be the case. What they wanted. Sniper counters deuces anyway. So anyway,
I think
what
it
would
would be
your
the
ban be?
Underlord.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that hero is really powerful right now.
It's a good Underlord game here. I mean, they've got Kunkka, but that only stops one guy.
Yeah. Juggernaut was a pretty nice pick here.
I think
I mean, it does force.
it feels so nice to have a hero with magic immunity against Kunkka.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. This Venomancer, like other than the Venomancer, I feel really. Whoa! Okay. So they are
This
just
is
putting the
an
game on Night
excellent-
Whisper again.
This is an excellent anti-mage game.
Yeah, I mean, how do you catch him? You gotta hope for some lucky bounces.
This needs to be
You
like
gotta-
a last pick Queen of Pain, some shit. But like they have a Kunkka though.
Yeah. This is a tough pick. They only got 13 seconds left to think about it.
What do they even pick?
Shit. Yeah. A mid hero that counters an anti-mage. Bloodseeker.
What about-
That's really brave.
What?
He doesn't. Not that hero.
What?
Oh boy. Woo!
I mean,
Okay.
it is the Satan Invoker, but
That's
it's
true.
Invoker.
Yeah. I think Villain's gonna get a pretty
Villain's
good
going
start
to be
here
fine
unless
against
he gets
Invoker.
roamed on again. I think the ooh damn Kunkka looks fucking badass. Holy shit. That's a naked anti-mage. Oh, he hasn't picked him yet. Okay, there we go. I would actually respect the shit out of that if he just went in with a naked.
I've got naked. I don't have many items. I sold all my items.
Yeah, I respect that. Oh, it's actually so it's gonna be a Pablo Juggernaut. So Juggernaut will not be a factor this game.
I really like Pablo's set though.
Yeah, it does look really cool. It's because he makes all those Canadian dollars, so he can spend them on Dota and being a terrible person.
Essentially.
Not making fun of Canada, by the way. I got a lot of respect for that country. Probably be
Canada's been sliding lately.
yeah, but they're already they're still way further ahead.
It's still like
progress
way
wise.
more progressive than the United States, but it's been sliding. It's becoming
Yeah.
more and more like a satellite state of state.
It's a shame.
And they are going aggro on Pablo against the anti-mage,
That's
which I don't think is good. Like, deceptively, anti-mage is one of the best carries levels 1 and 2.
Okay, I can see that. Because of the mana burn and the blink.
Yeah, mana burn, blink,
Oh.
and you've got more lane impact than most carries do at level
Right,
2.
I can see that. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to actually kill the anti-mage unless he really fucks up.
Yeah, plus they don't have a stun.
Oh, they're switching.
Oh, and Night Whisper actually walks down this time. Like a non
And they saw him. They saw him walk right past it with
They
the
saw
two
him walk
wards.
down. But Pablo isn't changing lanes. They're just giving Night Whisper another free lane. Okay.
Yeah, I think 1v1 against a Venomancer, he's gonna be just fine. He's gonna take a lot of harass, but I don't think he's gonna get a lot of things denied from him. What is 32 doing? Oh, he's trying. Okay, I see. But he's gonna feed First Blood.
Oh, is he trying to do the stupid cogs thing where you
Yeah, trying to cogs
block?
block it. Not even that big of a deal. There's 2 intelligence and First Blood going to your silencer right off the goddamn bat for no fucking reason. And I like this, they're rotating the silencer down to help out the anti-mage, so it's not going to be a true one-on-one. And I think with that little bit of help, he's going to do just fine.
Yeah. Anti-Mage actually dumpsters Veno early on.
Yeah, I believe that. Oh, man. Villain is just... He's giving me anxiety here. He's getting his ass kicked right now, by, just in the trades.
I mean, he dumpsters Veno later on, too. It's just like, once Veno's level 4 or 5, Anti-Mage starts having some problems against him.
Mm-hmm. He's got the double mango build. He's got plenty of... Might have to send out some tangos, but he seems pretty happy. Last, he didn't start with a Quelling Blade, which is really good. Getting an extra tango from his buddy. Oh yeah, this is an excellent start.
He's
And
gonna be
the
just
Tiny's
fine.
way happier than he would have been too. If they would have suicided the Tiny, holy shit, that would have not. He would be so miserable. But you're giving the second best player a little bit of a running start here.
Yeah. Plus, the thing about Anti-Mage in this lane...
Go on.
Oh, Neku just said it's live still going on, but basketball. Like,
Oh.
who care basketball, Dota?
Yeah, basketball lane.
To be fair,
There
though,
we go.
basketball's the best sport there is.
Gonna have to hard disagree with you on that one.
I don't know.
It's all right.
I'm not really
Different strokes for
sports.
different
I'm not really a sports fan, but I think basketball is really nice to watch.
I can see that. I think, obviously, well, I don't know if we've ever talked about it, but I have a strong preference for football. But it's kind of like Dota in the way that, like, if you don't know if you don't understand the game in depth, like, it's not gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, the bigger problem I have with football is just how corporate it is.
The NBA is not.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not really a sports fan. But
Yeah.
it's just like
I got
you watch the Super Bowl,
No.
and you're just watching 3 hours of ads and 30 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I just love the game, so it all comes. Yeah, none of that stuff really bothers me all that much. I mean, it does, but like, anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even watch basketball. It's just that's just my layman, inexperienced view.
Oh, the invis clockwork. They're for sure gonna get villain here, unless some. Oh, is he gonna get? No, he's not gonna get Satan. He is gonna get Satan. He gets the proc. Holy shit, that's so good.
Did he go the Zelfer build? No.
I don't know what the Zolfer build is.
2 in headshot.
Oh, no.
Just look at headshot. Tell me you don't go 2 in that spell.
Oh my god, yeah, you absolutely do. Holy shit. That's such a jump. Holy fuck, that's the value point. We need to get that kid on that hero. I feel like we always have a good game when he's on sniper.
It's his. I don't know if it's his best hero, but it's one of his really, really good ones.
Yep. Look at the AMs. Oh, never mind. Nice. Oh, if they spot out that regen, that's gonna be such a big deal. Coming out to get these bounty runes is a big deal. Okay. He just salves up. But look at the CS. I mean, the AM's perfectly happy. The lane setup's really working out for Dire, I think here. I think it could have gone really poor. And they're just happy. I mean, they have a.
Kobe's just dead. Oh, Night Whisper misplays pretty much.
And Tiny's in trouble back here. I'm not sure if he gets out of this. No,
He's way too
he's
slow.
gonna run right into Invoker.
330 move
Okay.
speed with boots. This Clockwork
Yeah.
has a wind lace and he's got 2 more move speed.
Kobe's in trouble in bottom. He's slowed down. He's gonna get the counter kill, I think.
Easy
Oh, he
deny
gets
for
the
Night
deny.
Whisper.
Great job. Way to keep his head about him. And this is the dream, man. This is what you want as an AM. This is the start you're looking for.
Yeah. I hope he goes. I hope he gets Aquila though, because that item is so busted.
Really? You go Aquila on AM here?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What do you think about the 2-2 build? There are 3-2 build he's got going on AM right now.
I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, I think that value point in the E is really good against Veno.
Yeah, I would be.
I mean, you just get the one, but
I'd be 2-1-1 here.
yeah, I agree.
Or at level 5, I'd be 2-2-1.
However you want to do it, but I think that skipping that value point's a big mistake, especially because he's maxing Gale. So I think the AM's gonna start to struggle here, and probably about time to rotate it out. I would think. As you go into top lane with a level advantage and a good running start, and it's just a.
He can't lane against the Jug either.
Does the Jug just out trade him?
Yeah, he's got crit. He's got a slightly better BAT. Plus Pablo's going a damage item.
Plus armor.
Yeah, the plus
Right.
armor as well, yeah.
So what's the armor difference? Oh yeah, it's
11.
pretty significant.
Am just dies because he doesn't have spell shield.
That's brutal. Yeah, that's tough. He was getting such a good running start going. I'm gonna switch over to net worth here and see what we're looking at. He's still top of the net worth even after the death. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, early deaths don't really matter, but
Yes, not that big of a deal, but it does. You
issue
feel
is-
bad about it for
the
sure.
issue is AM doesn't have a
AM.
Yeah,
where
it doesn't
your
matter on
entire-
AM.
Where your entire game is predicated on getting the fastest. Battle Fury possible.
Yeah, that's why I think Aquila's kind of a weird pickup on the aim. Delays your Battle Fury, which delays your flash farming.
Why isn't the AM going top every time his TP's off cooldown?
I think like we were talking about, kind of hard for him to lane against the Juggernaut. But I think if they brought the supports up there, then he'd be okay. It could be that they know that the Tiny's gonna get shut out bottom no matter what. So
AM actually lanes decently against the Jug. They have the same base attack speed. And the mana drain, if he gets it off, is good. As long as he just walks up and doesn't blink in, he can always just walk away from
the Gale.
spin.
Oh, nice!
Yeah.
He's gonna find the DD here. Possibly accelerate his farm even further. Potentially set up a kill. Yeah, the supports are rotating in. I think they're gonna go for a kill here on Kobe. He's not showing the DD. Okay, now he is.
Yeah, but he's not going to expect this silencer
Problem is, I
backstab.
think Kobe would
Well, the
honestly kill him. if
silencer's
he
not
blinks
nothing to
in.
worry about, but this fucking
Kobe just
Yeah.
okay is
missed the Gale.
yeah.
He didn't even need the Gale. He just had to commit
Boom.
the ult.
Down he
He
goes.
doesn't have
He
his ult.
doesn't even have it. This,
If he had his
oh
ult,
my
he
God.
could have killed him there.
Skill build is so, from the AM and from the Veno, just so trash.
I think that's the right build on the Veno.
I think it's
disagree?
okay on the Venom. He just needs 1 point in the ult.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
you don't
the
need
alt
you don't
skill.
need to level Poison Sting all the way to 4.
I don't know. I would have stopped Gale at 3, as opposed to even the poison sting. Like obviously you can miss Gale. You can't miss poison sting.
I don't
I think
know.
you're
Can
pretty
you
happy
miss
here
Gale
with
though?
the-
I don't know. He just missed it twice.
Yeah, he did.
I think he's gonna die twice for it too.
I think you're pretty happy with this mid, you know, obviously. Oh, toast here. That was a nice kill. I was about to say you're happy with them going even here. You know, in a pro game, you'd want the sniper to be ahead of the invoker, but I think because of the skill disparity, you're pretty happy with getting a matchup that goes even though he just pulled ahead with that solo kill.
You gotta go the patent pending self or terrible sniper skill build.
That's what we were saying. I think he's right.
I told Crucial to just look at headshot.
Yeah, it's pretty stark. If you just look at it, you're like, Jesus. Oh man,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Night Whisper had the.
Everybody tells me I'm wrong for skilling like that. I don't know. It just like
They
dominates
just never
lanes.
they never looked at it. They just never looked at it. That's all.
I never looked at it till just now.
It's insane.
We have another invisible clockwork, but this time he's level 4, level 9 invoker.
That sentry just barely missed him.
In comes the boat. That's gonna hit.
That's a 2-man
This
dog.
looks. Oh, it's gonna hit both of them.
That's
It's just gonna be the
that's a
clockwork
really
that goes
bad
down here.
fucking
Would you-
drawing, though.
He
Nope.
didn't. All
Nah.
Villain needed to do was commit the
His ult should be off cooldown. There we go. Now he goes down.
But all he had to do was commit an extra shrapnel, and he had the clock too, a lot easier.
Yeah,
he's
that was really nice of the clock to walk back into that death for him.
He's being really stingy with these shrapnel charges.
Yeah, if you're gonna max shrapnel, you gotta like. Outside of saving it, say you have 3 at level 3 and 3 at level 5 for maxing it, I guess. But
Man, I'm very
Also-
surprised that they're keeping this AM bottom at this point.
he's
Time to rotate
oh,
The phase boot saved his life there.
like put
Oh,
down
it
the
looks like they're gonna
second.
get the counter kill here.
Put
Oh,
down
he
the
uses.
second. Oh.
Okay,
Well,
he's
he
got
was
the-
X though.
Yeah, I see what he's going.
Also, you always have to get that second value point in fucking headshot.
Yeah.
Like the
that's
increase
what we were-
from 1 to 2 is enormous.
Yeah.
And also think about getting hit with basically double damage on 40% of the time at 3.
It's pretty
Man,
fun.
Night Whispers, they gotta get him the fuck out of that bottom lane. And he uses TP, so he's gonna have to blink of shame it back to his lane.
And he
But
gets
they
a-
really gotta get him out of there and get him back on track, because he is falling off right now.
You guys see AM's items? He's
I
got
think
a
at this
range.
point, I think at this point they just commit to farming the blink on Tiny
Yeah.
and just hope the Tiny makes space.
I mean, he's almost there. I can see that. Ah, man, I don't know. He could go jungle though. Use those mangoes and finish it off.
I was
Do
about to
3
say
camps
what's a
and you're
bad
done.
skill build on Tiny, and then I realized that they nerfed just.
Yeah.
Tree grab
So
is
So they
so
are
bad.
rotating
now.
the AM up there. He's going into the jungle. Okay. At least he went treads first, which is good. Oh, he comes in under the sniper with a hook shot, but he fucks it up and he doesn't trap him in the cogs, and he's getting shot with a gun. It looks like Clockwork's gonna go now. Yeah, here comes the ult. Boom.
Oh.
Oh, he got saved!
He's got a bottle.
They,
Where's the shrapnel? Oh, you fuck. Oh, are they gonna get the invoker though? That would be a big kill right now. Yeah, Satan goes down.
he steals another shrapnel charge though. Like he's just
He's so stingy with them.
Being really judicious with them.
he's effectively missed 2 kills because of it. One was gifted back to him, but
Dark Smoke picks up his blink and he's heading bottom. So looks like they're gonna try to blow up this Veno here with the blink reveal. Because Dark Smoke's staying in the trees. Get the mid tower at 13 minutes. That's great. While being behind. He's hunting for this Veno, and the Veno's hunting for the silencer. They don't know it. And I think the Veno's gonna get the worst end of this. Yeah, in he comes, down he goes. That's great. And the
What the fuck,
best
Dark
shitty
Smoke?
attack speed. He couldn't get it.
Dark Smoke,
Oh my
what the
God.
fuck?
He just fucking ruined his teammate.
this is why you sit on agi treads on fucking.
If they're
Yeah.
going for the Invoker again, if they get this kill, it's gonna set him so far back, and he gets it. Those 2 kills in a row are a big deal for Villain. He's now top of the net worth. and it's pretty much rocked this game back to even.
Villain's legitimately, I think, the best mid in the.
He's been getting
Outside of me,
getting rocked
so.
by Satan.
Villain's pretty good at mid.
Satan's like.
Satan's been playing real. Oh, nice.
He's been
silence
going
coming
even
out.
with Satan.
The thing is, Satan's really good on very select matchups.
Yeah.
I thought Satan's been playing really well this series. I think he's the best player of this.
It's just showing the weakness of the Invoker right now. Night Whisper.
No.
Why is he even there?
Yeah,
right?
that's nasty.
Why is
They
he
did
even
get
there?
Pablo out of it, but damn, this AM has fallen really far.
Yeah, but the Kunkka just died.
Oh, Kunka's super dead. Oh, the deny! Now he gets it.
Yeah, they got
And in
they
comes
got the
the
photo.
bravest witch doctor in the world. He fucks it up.
Sniper just. Oh, Sniper's dead.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh.
Villain.
Walking between the raindrops to steal a phrase.
Satan is a. What do you call it? The true definition of a hero spammer, though.
Oh yeah. Invoker's just
Like,
such a garbage.
He
hero
literally
right
has. He has like 3 heroes. He's just head and.
Who did he play
shoulders
first
of-
game?
now.
I can't remember
First
at this
game,
point.
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
understand why he blinked
long
away
time.
from whatever you call it, the jug there. Like, you hit him a couple times and then blink.
What do you think of this Yules before? Oh, they're going for the jug. This is an ambitious kill. They do still have the blink.
See, if he had hit him like 3 or 4 times, the
I
jug
don't
would
think
be
he's
mana
gonna be
starved
able to
right
get him.
now.
Yeah, there's no way. I need to back off of this.
See, you just traded a couple extra hits before blinking.
Yep. I mean, we've seen Night Whisper get behind. Well, no, we've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
Villain get behind.
We've
And
seen
Night
a lot
Whisper
of-
has not gotten behind.
Yeah. Villain's ahead this game. Night Whisper's behind. Was the opposite the last
Yeah.
2 games.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He played Dusa first game. Or no, Satan was on. Oh, he played.
Why
Oh,
didn't the
Villain
Kunkka-
was
Morano.
on Dusa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It
it was
played Morano.
Satan Morano.
He's pretty decent on the Murana, not great. Let's see if Sniper goes down here to this Maledict. It's doing quite a bit of
No,
damage.
he's fine.
He's fine, yeah.
Unless there's a clutch. When you call it snipe here on the Invoker, I could see it. Nope.
7 more
Really?
seconds. Fortunate. He was just running in a straight line, so either Villain was just running in a straight line, or he knew that the Sunstrike was still on cool.
Well, he had just missed the Sunstrike over here. So he knew it was on cooldown. See if they can do anything with his Invis Kunkka here. They try to talk. Oh, going in on the
Hawk's dead.
Tiny. Tiny's got quite a bit of HP. Yeah, that's not going to work out for him.
Jug should be dead. I mean, why? I don't know why they're not.
He's going
Committing.
to TP out of there. Away he goes, and they should be able to get this tower. AM's still being pressured up here. Venom's following him around. Climbing back into it a little bit,
I don't actually think it matters that the AM's behind.
but it's going to be a very late Battle Fury.
Oh, it just doesn't matter though.
Yeah, but look
Yeah.
at Pablo.
Give me his stout shield is giving me anxiety.
Yeah.
Get it out of your fucking backpack. Block some of that.
Yeah, he
damage,
takes
dude.
so much damage farming creeps.
Yeah.
Like, look at.
Oh
He
boy.
just took 30%
Oh,
of his HP
Jesus.
farming a camp.
Night Whisper's been so solid this entire this shit. Pablo, same thing. He's got his fucking ring of health in his backpack. Not quite as egregious because he has full health, but
Both these players are
Okay.
falling asleep at their key.
Night Whisper figured it out. He did the math. They're just pressuring bottom here. The Dire. I'm just trying to make space for their AM, I'm sure. Wow, the blind hook hits. And who caught who though? Tiny Clockworks goes down. The
That's
silence
such a
comes
bad
out.
place for the.
I think they're gonna keep fighting.
Why didn't they commit?
Yeah, it looks like they're backing off here. Villain's gonna go back and farm mid and keep his protect his lead.
Why didn't
Nice.
Veno and Jug commit there? To the sniper kill.
I think they all got silenced out, right?
Yeah, but I mean, what were they gonna do? Right click him to death? Like, The other team had nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now they're
Alright, another feed from the designated feeder on Pablo's side.
time to turn on Satan's stream and listen to their comms.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I want to hear that one.
They
I turn
really
on
bad
his
comms.
I don't even want to
Oh,
listen
they're
to
so
those
far
calls.
ahead. Wow. Oh,
You so far ahead?
they're way ahead of your stream because you put a delay on and the Dota TV
Oh, yeah.
delay.
Yeah, I've got effectively a 7-minute delay.
You have like a 12-minute delay on theirs. Or it's like 9 or something
I've
over
got
their
a
stream.
For now, but
I've got a 420-second delay on my OBS, and then there's Dota TV.
blaze it. Still no Battle Fury picked up on this Juggernaut, who is not doing so hot. What's the score?
I just don't want
It's
anybody.
0-1.
I mean, to be fair, I do see it if somebody who's logged in is in my chat, and I haven't seen anybody from either of these teams try to watch the stream.
No, I'm
If they're
sure
logged
neither.
in.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't want anybody sniping.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have a delay if you're casting something. I don't normally have a delay.
I mean, Satan's playing with no delay, streaming with no delay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what he's doing. It's
The
kind
team
of
doesn't
weird.
I don't think I think Satan wants to be done with this team. Like, I'll be honest.
Oh yeah, earlier we were joining the lobby because we could see what the password was getting changed to on his stream.
He's a really nice. I think he just needs a bigger hero pool, and I would have drafted him for mid myself. Oh, Invokers.
I don't know. He hasn't been studying his Invoker lately either. People go Treads, Aquila into the straight Ags afterwards these days.
Treads?
Yeah, Treads. Treads is just such a value item. Oh, this Tiny's is dead.
Tiny
That's
actually
close.
clicked in the base there, as opposed to double tapping his TP.
Interesting. I use quick cast too, but I use smart double tap.
Yeah. If he had double tap though, the what do you call it?
It wouldn't have even been close. He would have TP'd faster, right?
No, I meant for the Sunstrike.
Oh,
Like he dodged the Sunstrike because he didn't double tap.
interesting. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. I should start doing that against good Invoker players. Because if you TP Envision against a good Invoker player, you're just going to die.
Yeah.
Holy shit, how long have I been muted?
I don't know.
Minute and a half maybe. Invoker's
Oh,
left
yeah.
die, bottom.
So did you guys hear me talking about the Invoker?
No.
Okay.
And there's the Invoker death.
Yeah,
Yep.
Invoker's up. I can see why, I was saying I can see why he went Kunkka before the Ags. And it's weird because you don't really use it to combo anymore, you know? Like, it used to be like you would hit that big fat 3-spell combo.
Yeah, but it's for the silence.
With the Euls, but yeah, it's for the for the silence as well. Silence and the Kunkka, so I can see why he went for it, and I'm okay with it.
This
And I think you
pick
can
is
make-
actually so good.
Yeah, like I don't think it's like an incorrect build anymore, you know? Like you can still make it work, and if you have the time to get rolling, like I think that's why it's at high levels it's fallen out of favor. Just because it's too slow, but if you know, in this game against other fucking idiots, you know, you can
Yeah.
get it going.
I just think Sniper didn't capitalize on his lane. Like Invoker has like 1 armor in lane.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like that's where I think the skill disparity comes in. We saw it last game. The Satan was able to
I'll be
outplay
honest,
Lina.
I don't know if that's a skill disparity or just like a taboo thing in Dota. No, literally nobody else but me does that.
What?
The max
2 points.
headshot.
Oh no! I mean, yeah,
Nope.
yeah. I see. I was just talking about. Oh, okay. And they should be fine because they're right next to that shrine. They'll just hit the team shower and be totally okay.
The game is surprisingly even, which means that Dire's
Super
gonna
close. Yeah, it means Dyer's. This is very reminiscent of one where the game was running even for a long time, but.
Villain still dies?
How the fuck did Villain die?
Because he didn't
Well-
TP back to base, I guess.
Did he have a TP?
Yeah.
He did.
Yikes.
From downtown.
Bam's taken off now. He's about to overtake the highest net worth.
Yeah. I think I fully trust Night Whisper to just run away with this game at this point.
This Kunkka, I think Kunkka, if you pick Kunkka against Veno, it just ruins the Veno game. Because of the ghost ship. The damage delayed.
I actually don't think. I think Veno's one of probably the better heroes against him. Like, I think the damage delay does more for, what do you call it? Burst heroes.
Well, it gives you time
Whereas-
to TP back, though.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, Veno's just gonna sit there and tick on you for 16 seconds.
Sure, if you get the
He
chance.
doesn't really care if it's slowed. I actually think Ghost Strip is hugely underrated, though. Just because, what do you call it? Like,
The
people
Evoker's
run
going
away
in
when
for the most ambitious kill of his life.
he couldn't kill him, yes, Manta.
No.
Honestly, Anti-Mage could have killed
Oh,
Invoker.
does he have detection? He does. He's got the dust. What a player. In comes the silence.
Like,
Looks his own guy. Yeah, are they giving up on the Invoker? Not quite. Not. He does
Why
waste
he
his.
goes on clock there.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Where the fuck did the AM go?
Honestly, he needed.
Oh, okay.
Like, he needed.
AM
to
just
commit
fucking
onto
ditched his
the-
boy.
He should have committed onto that Invoker solo.
Yeah, definitely. Pablo coming in trying to get the Omni Slashes, but he's silenced! Damn! Oh no, and there goes the... This is just a disaster. Can they clean up Satan? No. Okay. Oh, but Villain's on him and he's gonna get the full team wipe for just a Kunkka. This looks like the end of Pablo. Oh, give me the fucking moms. I want to hear them crying.
It's too bad you're, like, way too delayed to hear the...
Too delayed on what?
Oh, don't tell me if the game's over already. I want to see this.
No, I don't know.
Our
I don't
Dota
think
TV
it's-
shouldn't be... Oh wait, the stream is ahead of the Dota TV, huh?
It is.
Yeah, by about 2
Oh,
minutes.
okay. Alright.
I assume this is probably not a rack.
I don't think it should be. But
Yeah,
oh,
the Venos
so-
are gonna wreck them. Like, Sniper's just dead.
Oh, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, Sniper legit needs a BKB.
Yeah.
Now
Like,
goes
Venom has a blink and the game's just over.
Watch
for
the
him.
sun strike. Okay, he's on it.
Yeah,
Dark
no,
smoke's all
yeah,
over it.
These sniper items are so
It wouldn't
greedy.
have got him anyway.
He actually just, what do you call it? Satan just sunstruck where he TP'd to last.
Yeah. No, you just gotta guess. I mean, he wouldn't have gotten him anyway. It was.
Yeah, but
it
I think that was clever on Satan's part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I really think Satan's kind of he's a bit of a player, man. He showed up this series for sure.
I don't know
think
how
he
many
got played
games.
villain.
I don't know how many games on Invoker he has, but I'd guess he has at least like 200 or 300.
I'm sure it's,
What's
he's
up?
a hero spammer too, though. Like, he'll go and play one hero.
I remember when I had to play against him on Clinks, and he tornado deafening blasted me, and then he meteored in the opposite direction because he knew I was going to force staff in that direction. So instead of doing the tornado with the
Well,
deafening
Satan's gonna
blast,
die here, I think. I just went for a play and he doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know that the boys are there.
It's right there.
Dust comes out, no escape. Boom.
music or
That was honestly
Ichiro.
a really bad play by him. Like both AM and Kainu were missing off the map. No, I think he's pretty desperate at this point.
Look at Night Whisper as a farm. He's just balling out of control at this point. It's already too late. I feel like I already like from watching this I have a pretty good game plan
And
against
Pablo's dead.
against Night Whisper's team. Yeah, Pablo's toast.
All you gotta do is dumpster Night Whisperer.
Yep. And play fast.
Yeah.
Because you can
He
get
likes
him
to
behind
play
him.
slow, and he doesn't like to
Yeah,
get
he
dumpstered.
plays greedy.
So on a dual lane with battle.
Just stopped attacking for a while. Yeah, I feel pretty confident.
How is
us
Juggle
versus-
alive?
You ban out Morph and you ban out the Nyx first two.
Nakes or Nyx?
Nyx, NYX.
Why
Dark.
Nyx?
Uh,
Smoke play it?
Dark Smoke's really good on. Yeah, he's been playing out of his mind.
Oh yeah, the Knicks. He's so good on the Knicks.
Yeah, he was really impressive the first two games. That's definitely their side laner, Chorus, are their two best players, like hands down. It's not particularly close.
I mean, Villain's alright, but
I
he's
think
just
you guys.
I think
can-
he's not shining that well, just because Satan's better in the mid lane than he is.
I think you guys will be able to lane easy with them. Or,
I think
Be able to
yeah, I
beat
think
him.
Zelfer will be just fine against.
yeah, and then you guys, both of you are better players once you get out of the laning phase. Sure. I think that's where Villain really fell flat too. Well, especially in game 2. And he wasn't much of a factor in game 1 either. Like, he was okay.
They're picking like Medusa, Lena, and now Sniper. The Medusa
So this
pick
fight turns out.
This is mind-boggling.
The clutch ass force staff. Where'd that come from? Okay, the silencer. Oh, but here comes the AM, and he's pissed. Nice, got the Veno. Before you get anything off on the AM. Sniper's
This is
able to
such
come
a
back and start
huge play
flanking.
from Invoker right here. Nobody's watching it, but that was like huge.
What do you
What
do?
did he do?
He just like ran in circles around the tiny for at like sub 100 health.
Ran in circles?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he-
go back and watch that. If I can. I hope my Dota doesn't crash here. Okay, it did. Nice. Okay, my Dota crashed.
It doesn't matter. I'm
Oh, Tony's getting. Yeah, he's toast.
And there's another update. It's not a battle pass without 20 hotfix patches the same day.
I mean, the problem is they just have no way to everything enough
Yeah.
for 1 million people.
I mean, I'm being like more facetious than anything here. I think
Yeah,
people are too hard
They,
on Valve.
they just can't. I think in this case, though, it's just impossible to test for this amount of people. I am not overly impressed with Night Whisper's team, so
No.
I'm sure we walk over.
They dropped a game versus Pablo, so
Did we drop a game versus Pablo?
No,
I
we
don't think
almost
we
dropped
did.
No, we
No,
didn't.
so feeling pretty fucking good.
and it's not like Pablo's team is all of a sudden looking better than it did.
No, Pablo's still Ancient 2 trash, so none of their team has advanced to Divine like our fearless captain did.
What did I
Jess,
do?
did you hit Divine yet?
I got dumpstered after I was watching PJ coaching.
Mm.
Until I started, I was applying the concept. I'm climbing back up now.
Yeah, there's usually a bit of a regression when you start trying new shit before you come back up. It's natural.
I'm pretty sure that I'll hit Divine during this rd2l season.
I'm sure.
I don't think Divine 5 though. I don't think.
I mean, my
I don't
goal
think
is Divine 3.
I don't think Divine 5. I don't think I climb that high.
My goal is Divine 3.
I just want Divine right now. That's all I give a shit about.
I want first pick next season.
Yeah, I was pretty happy actually.
Oh my god!
My first season.
Every time he barely lives.
Yeah, he's really good at getting away.
Would you go round 2 this draft, Jess?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much the best you can ask for your first season, probably.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Ancient or Divine 5.
Yeah, pretty much.
I went round 2
I think
as
the
well.
game just ended. I went round 2 as well, so.
Nice.
I have like a top 150 leaderboard player on the team, but he's a support player. So I don't know how that'll work out.
I have Dembe as my first round.
Your team's fucked. I mean,
I know. It's so bad. They're talking about me playing carry. I'm like, no. Don't fucking play carry. Dembe wants to play off lane.
You would play carry
Okay,
and I'd coach you.
I mean, I
I
don't
would
blame
actually
him.
have
Like,
carry.
I'm pretty sure Dembe is understood.
Dude,
It's
just
like
play
round
carry.
2 or something.
Dude,
I
just
don't
play
know.
carry.
Pretty sure he's-
Crucial, just
I'm
play
pretty sure
carry,
he-
watch BSJ, and I coach you too.
Alright, I'll see. Oh, it depends on what our third round pick wants to play.
I would just
If he's
start
like an
watching,
ancient carry player.
What do you call it? I'd start watching that Gorsh guy.
Oh yeah, Gorg.
He's so much better than BSJ. It's unbelievable.
It's because he's
He's a
EU.
better teacher, though.
Not only that, but he's top 50 EU.
No, Gorg is literally
No,
a
I'm saying-
teacher. He's a professor.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna ask if he is. Is he really?
Yeah,
God,
he's
man.
not. He's a
really good.
mathematics professor.
Oh, that makes sense then. How old is he?
Like
Ballpark,
20,
dude.
like 25.
How the fuck are you a professor at 25?
He's probably not.
Somebody check the math on that shit. That doesn't work out.
He's in graduate school, I think.
Oh, okay. Maybe a TA or no? What do you call that when you're
GA.
teaching but not quite?
GA.
I think there's something after TA though, isn't there? Like
Oh,
where
you
you're
can be a
like
graduate.
You can teach
You're, like,
as a
teaching
graduate
but not
student.
doctorate yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be a professor as a graduate student.
Right. Oh, we're
I
ripping
don't think you
pepperoni.
call him professor though.
It might be different in Europe. I don't know.
He just walked back into it. What the fuck?
I really like Gorg's stream though. He's my favorite streamer right now.
Holy shit! They just sniped. I guess they won that big fight.
He has a pretty good
That's
attitude.
probably the best thing Night Whisper could have done. Was to go get that kill. I really like Scotty on AM.
Wow. I just opened their stream assuming the game was done. Satan's doing work.
Really.
No spoilerino, man. Come on.
He's about to buy this Blink Dagger with the buyback, and he's just going to dumpster this AM somehow.
I feel like he should have gone. Well, no. If the team doesn't have good ways to get away, a lot of times I'll do Scotty instead of Abyssal Blade on AM. Because you still get that lock on, but you get the extra stats.
Well,
Like,
he just
people can't get
fucked
away
up.
with you.
He just made a huge.
Quit watching the damn stream, man. Try to enjoy the game with my teammates here. 5 observer rewards on Silencer, no big deal.
Fuck, man. Look on the bright side though, they're going to have full map vision. Eventually. If he decides to start putting some wards down.
Waiting for that work.
Satan's
Just
about to
lost the
get
Aegis.
like a ultra kill here.
Oh, okay. I see the work he's about to do. Rip Sniper, Rip Silencer, Rip Tony.
Oh. I don't know if that was Satan
Alright.
doing work. That was more like
I mean, he
know,
just saved
got
the
one.
rack, top from AM, came back, killing the Tiny now.
That Roche play was good though. From Pablo's team. Imagine if Dyer has Roshan in this game.
If Dyer had Roshan, I don't think it'd change anything because it'd be on the AM. Who's unkillable.
Yeah, but
As
it
is.
wouldn't have been on Invoker, and Invoker just got killed before the fight started.
Yeah, you're right. Here's some epic attempts at throwing.
Fuck, Night Whisper.
He
Bad
literally
blank.
put his head. He literally put his head down and like covered his face after that death. That was really bad by Satan.
Oh, I missed it. I don't want to rewind because it's gonna crash everything. Yeah, I'm sure Satan feels pretty shitty right now. Poor guy. I'd draft him.
You should.
Satan playing US East Monday?
I didn't see if he was
I
playing
think
I think he
Monday.
was. Oh, he's
I
Sunday?
think he's Sunday.
I know he's playing in this season.
It could be fun for me to play carry. I might do it.
I mean, what do you call it? Your team's dead.
Yeah, I mean,
Do
that's why I'm
something
like,
fun.
fuck it, right? Like,
Yeah,
I could just like,
that's why Dembe wants to play offline.
yeah, I could like expand my Dota
Yeah.
knowledge by playing from a different perspective.
Yeah, this
Yep.
is a good learning opportunity for you, Crucial.
Yeah, I can get a bunch of carry games in without losing a bunch of MMR.
Yeah, plus you can use the roll queue to get carry.
It's true. If I buy one of those fucking,
Yeah, you just need to pay $10 and you can play your role.
yep, yep.
It's actually kind of nice.
Sounds way funnier when you put it that way. Oh, you wanted to play carry? It'd be $10, please.
Yeah, pretty
Free
much.
game my ass.
Yeah, but then you never have to fight over offlane again.
No,
either.
I know. I'm actually a 4-position player when I solo queue. So I play with all ranked players on my team. My offlaner is rank 150, so I'm not getting anywhere near that shit. I don't want to. Oh god, it's so fucking. Offlaning against really good players is so frustrating. Like only offlaning against garbage ass rd2l players.
I hate off.
I hate it too.
I think it's one of those like it's like once you learn the.
I like playing Doom.
It's actually it's really fun when you have a good team,
Yeah,
but that's not a pub.
it's like super nuanced too. I think it's the most nuanced. No, that's not nuanced.
That would be mid.
There's a lot to it. I guess it depends on how you look at it.
Game's done.
Yep, that'll do.
I think Villain's just about hit critical mass too. 4-5 slide.
Satan's offline.
Oh god. Rest in peace. Night Whisper just had like the easiest lower bracket run of all time.
Yeah. 4 defaults if you count having to play against Pablo.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't entirely a default against Mr. Clean, but
Wasn't Mr.
they-
Clean the team that went 0 in the
Yeah.
group stage?
In our group stage. Wait, yeah, in our group stage, they lost like every single match. So Pablo's getting banned. Is Pablo banned now?
I heard that he's banned.
He's banned from the
One
Discord.
season. Oh, he
Oh.
left the Discord.
Oh, he left the Discord. Banned for 1 season. Huh? Wonder if he
One
comes back.
season. Fuck. That's it?
I think we're gonna do Thursday night for our game.
Thursday night? Okay.
This Thursday?
Yeah.
I feel like I have
okay.
something Thursday, but fuck, this is what my 82L matches are supposed to be.
No, is it?
I could try to move it.
All right.
Kind of disappointing that nobody on the
He just
rd2l
said,
Discord was interested in watching that.
Yeah.
yeah. He just said on Thursday is the only night that works for them. So if otherwise they'll have to probably find a stand-in, which I prefer to avoid. But
All right, let me.
I mean, I'm not gonna use a stand-in just so they don't have to when they've made us.
Yeah, let me see what I can do here. 82L. Oh, I already have it up.
All right, I'm gonna get off. Just let me know.
All right. GG, my dude.
I found Pablo's Twitch channel.
Oh yeah.
Shred God Pablo.
Is he pissed?
I don't know. He hasn't typed anything in Satan's chat. He's just in Satan's chat right now.
Oh, okay.
Definitely saw Zelfer type 1.5. Sad fate.
I saw that. I was talking with Satan a little bit.